this crocodile movie, and I wanted to like fucking lose my
see you
shit.
later, alligator.
I was
it
so
Crawl?
pissed.
Was it
Yeah,
Crawl?
crawl, yes. I was like, bro,
So funny.
I was
See,
so
like-
upset. I just had to
That has
share
to be
my
a
pain
troll,
with
actually.
others.
To
Why?
play
It felt
Crawl
so
of all
troll.
things other than Friday the 13th,
Dude,
that's a troll.
For
That's an
Friday the
alarm.
13th, there was one of my hobbies was put on like a backyard party
Hey,
and
Mark.
did play Friday the 13th.
Yeah, see, they know what's going on. Okay, sorry, rant over D&D. Sorry.
All right.
No, it's fine. I appreciate the rant while I did this.
Well, in that case, last time on Dragon Ball Z,
What?
the dust had settled from the hot and intense fight at the Guns Industrial Factorium. Our intrepid heroes returned to the city to learn some bad news about two of their spacefaring vessels that had been sold off to a military outpost out there in the Outer Rim, along with everything else in the possession of Rex and Vex's ship-shaped shop, as Mr. Gunn had run them out of business just before being taken down by the lot of you. However, a day later, and an interrogation later, and an announcement later by Mr. Gunn to finally reveal the future of the Pulse District to the common public, of the step down, of the change to a democratic election, and of the couple of weeks of warning to give them time to pull together who they would like to be their electorates to possibly oversee the future Pulse District. A lot of you returned back out to the Guns Industrial Factorium as per the request of one Ryo Hagane, who, with a sword driven into the ground, made a quick speech and rant about some history of his involved with angst and the loss of destined birthrights and claims to rule, to which Nisa answered and offered a simple athletic bout of two wizards with, I'm pretty sure, neither of them having any positive strength, punching each other in the face over and over and over again for 30 minutes until eventually, through a close combat, Ryo fell and accepted that with pride, having known that he made the attempt just for himself, if not anybody else. The lot of you headed back into town, offering a trip to a bar or a tavern to spend the rest of the night in brief respite before carrying things forward with whatever may happen in the future. We resume from last session with a lot of you touching down back into the outskirts of the Pulse District with Ryo and a couple of his goonies in tow. Couple of you very bruised, but mostly fixed up by the kind Vincent. Would you like to go get some drinks with him?
Drink time.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love alcohol.
And with that, you guys kind of carouse for a moment or two, about 5 to 10 minutes, but out here on the outskirts of town, finding a place to get drinks is very easy. Honestly, almost easier than finding a place to get water. And a lot of you head into what seems to be what was once this nice, very well and moodily lit nightclub, had some kind of sign on the front that has been scratched off. So it is a nameless place, but outside you see a couple of bouncers. One being of a tall half-orc variety, and the other a familiar face. You see, uncharacteristic of a bouncer or an enforcer, usually these big, mean, intimidating mugs, you see an old man with a long, wide-brimmed rice hat just kind of sitting outside, the familiar graying, bearded chin and olive skin of Sai Sato, just kind of sitting on a chair outside.
My boy's gone honest on us. Good.
Who?
Sai.
Sai, he's the old
Oh,
guy
Sai,
who
Sai,
runs
Sai.
the house that
I
all those
remember.
other people live in. Yeah.
I remember.
Sai, did you get a new job?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. This is and he kind of like glances over at the half orc. No, I love it here. I promise. I would never be so well. And the half orc kind of just goes, you know, man, it's all right if you have other jobs. I don't give a shit. And Sai just kind of goes, yes, this is my my 5th for now.
Damn.
I have to make ends meet somehow out here.
You work a lot of jobs.
Oh, I
Yes.
don't.
Honestly, in a way, I kind of prefer it, ironically, to what I used to be doing. I'm sure you know.
Killing people?
Oh.
Well, when you put it like that.
Killing people is very scary. Anyways,
Anyway, there's no
Where-
cover
where- where-
tonight. The other half orc kind of pipes up, so you can just walk on in. But be warned, on weekends, these guys like to get a little pinchy and make you pay cover just to get in. But not tonight. So, you know, you could spend all your money inside instead of outside.
Oh, well, ain't that a relief?
Thanks for the advice, good sir.
I'm gonna stroll inside and look real pretty because I need somebody to buy me a drink.
Okay.
I'm just
I
Uh,
like to
gonna.
think that Aces walks with him and kind of fluffs her chest feathers a bit, because also she's almost going to buy her a drink.
We're both in free alcohol mode. Do you see me start flexing my ab muscles?
I
wanna
would like
join this
both of
party.
you.
Performance?
Just both of you roll me a performance check. Yeah, it was gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am still driving. Let me get my car dice. Hold on.
Let me see if there's any way for me to get advantage on this.
Rolling dice while driving. All right, man.
All right, man, we've gone too far.
I have car dice. I don't know what my modifier is, but I got a 14 on the car dice.
I can always check your
Yeah, I
character sheet and let you know.
Yeah. Would you mind? Sorry.
You have a
25.
+2
I
to
have a-
performance. So,
I got a 16.
damn. So yeah, Ace just got a 16 and Ziggy got a 25.
Damn.
Shit.
Damn.
Jesus.
I am
Damn!
pretty good performance.
So
I know how to work a crowd.
as you, what a colorful bunch, walk in. There aren't too many people here. I guess it's mostly because there are many bars on the outskirts of town. So no singular one is too loaded. But you see a couple of people here and there. And you, Ziggy, actually see a familiar face on one of the inns. Luna, the android who fought alongside you and against you at the tournament and also against the killer blue robots. And she kind of just like waves you over, goes, hey man, what the fuck is up?
Hey, what the fuck is up?
Yeah,
nothing. We're friends.
what, okay. How you doing, man? I mean, look, can I buy you a drink? You know, for kind of saving my
Yeah.
life over at Sai's house.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool. And she'll like walk over to the bar, and you'll just see this dwarf. So the bar counter is kind of high, so the dwarf actually has to get like a stool and drag it around to kind of meet you guys. Otherwise, his like nose goes equal with the countertop, and it's a little awkward for him. But he kind of drags it over and goes, "What you want?"
Can I get a? Can I get a Jade Emperor?
A Jade Emperor. Yeah, sure. I'm sure I have some absinthe left in the back somewhere. And he'll kind of like drag the stool around and like go away for a moment. And Aestus, as you kind of walk in and attempts to look equally buy me a drinkable, you'll see this guy who has kind of a familiar face and an even more familiar giant wrench slung over his back. He was one of the guys.
Does
What?
not have a giant wrench slung onto his back.
What the hell
'cause I
do you
took
do with
that
it?
shit.
You what?
He forgot.
I took this is the I took the wrench's wrench. Remember when I beat him?
You took the fucking wrench?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that. I said you're the.
What?
Now.
You never gave it back?
No.
He said,
Okay,
nigga.
I'm sorry. I thought you gave it back later. That's on me. This guy doesn't have a giant wrench slung across his back. But either way,
Smaller wrench that he found somewhere.
yeah, he actually just has a normal sized wrench just kind of attached to him at the belt. But with no shirt on, just like two
Damn.
leather straps that are holding nothing on them. Kind of like in an X motion across his chest and stomach and shoulders.
Let's fucking go.
And he just kind of stands up, you know, normal sized wrench, average wrench, some would say, at the belt and says, hey man, I remember you. Pointing at you, Astus. I like the way you fight.
He got average range.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing there? Oh shit. He never
I
gave
got
you a
my
wrench
ass
back,
beat.
did he? Yeah, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I don't know if he hung around, but he stole my fucking eye. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Is this a bar full of people I beat up?
True.
It is, honestly, and we all somehow still don't hate you. We actually kind of like you, oddly enough. Hey, yeah, how you been, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. I have more money now. Do you wanna get a drink?
I mean, hell, if you're paying, I'll get whatever you want me to get.
Yeah, okay. And he'll just walk over to the bar and kind of wait for the dwarf to come back. Ziggy, the dwarf will come back, kind of like you see around the corner just barely. He like wipes a little something from his lip and just like takes an empty bottle and tosses it like into a chute next to him. And then he just comes back with 2 glasses of this like deep verdant green liquid that kind of bubbles and sparkles at the top a little bit. It looks like it has like something sprinkled into it. And it has what seems to be, you can't tell if it's like an umbrella or a hat on a toothpick that is poked through an olive and a couple of other like fruits. You're not really sure what they are, but nevertheless, the smell hits you before it even hits the table.
Reminds
This
me
is
of,
a strong bastard.
of
It reminds you
course. It reminds me of home.
Ooh,
A Jade Emperor. And I'm gonna grab that shit, clink it with Luna, and give it a sip.
it's definitely a sipper. This is not one of them frat boy chuggers. It is a strong ethanol taste with like a little bit of a limey, almost herbal taste afterwards. A mixture of like fruity and floral. But it's
I'm gonna
good.
sit at the
It's
booth
strong, but it's good.
and wait for everyone else as well. Sit with Luna at the booth.
Okay. Luna kind of just like clinks it and then like mimes drinking it and then just kind of like slides it over 2 seats to her left. And you see over at the end of the table, during the Earth Genasi, just kind of picks it up in silence and begins sipping.
Real.
Yo.
Jordan.
But what anyone else? What's up, Parker?
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty much just gonna do what you were just gonna ask. I was just gonna say, can I scan the bar and see if I can find someone who looks like they're, usually there's people that go to the bar socially. Some people that are kind of air quotes lonely and just want to go to like socially talk and just have someone yap. Can I find someone?
You wanna like find somebody to be nice to?
In that sense, but really, I wanna kind of like yap their ear off and see if I can tell them good enough stories to buy me a drink.
Hell yeah. When
You
you
do
have a
see-
party full of beautiful people and they go to the club.
I'll say
We
you
all
do
find
see
out,
in
Mark.
one corner kind of like not like brooding, but kind of like sulking by himself. Clearly like, not in the party mood, but still kind of just like having a bit of a solitary sippy sip. You actually see in a big red hoodie and like these oversized boots, Rex from Rex and Vex's Ship-Shape Shop. Just kind of
Oh.
like nursing what seems to be this whiskey concoction. Just over in the corner, far from everyone else.
Hey, what's going on, Rex? It's Vincent.
Oh, hey. Sorry about what happened to your friend. Well, more accurately, the bird.
Bird.
She's
Uh,
hanging with us. We'll get it back.
yeah.
Hey, you seemed like an interesting guy, and it's never been the right time or place to get to know you. You mind if I take a pop a squad and we trade some stories?
Yeah, sure, why not? Not like I've got anything else better to do anymore.
And he puts up a finger. Let me go get a drink. Oh shit! And he's reaching for his cred stick, and damn, I must have left my cred stick in my other luxurious
He'll
trench
just
coat. Oh
flip
shit!
something over to you real quick and you can catch it and he'll just wave you off. Just
I'll be
bring me
right back.
back a second one. I'm not finished with this one yet, but go ahead.
Ah, perfect. And I'll strut over to the bar and get the same thing he's getting and head back. Throw his slide his second drink down, sit down, and try to get to know Rex and see if I can tell him tales long enough to get him drunk enough to keep feeding me drinks.
Hell yeah. Where do you start? Do you ask him first or do you offer to start?
Well, I'll try to warm him up. Here, let me start you with one of my favorite things, and I put a snail shell onto the table. Have you ever seen anything like this? And I kind of scoot it closer to him.
You mean a
It's
snail?
it's a luminescent kind of snail shell, and it's got the swirls, but they have like wiring on them instead of like a natural color to the grooves. And he was like, "Have you ever heard of Numeron?"
I think so. It's out here in the outer rim, no?
Oh yeah,
People
quite the
don't really
mysterious
go there.
place. No, and for good reason. There's these shadowy cat-like creatures who have snail shells for claws. And one of my good buddies of mine, who's in the military, happened to grab one of these on his adventure there. He's the only one to survive.
That is pretty cool, I'll give you that.
Mm. They
Now I
say
kind of want to see one.
they say if the cat snails click their fingers together, you can get a wish. And if you have 5 of these, you can just do it yourself.
Hmm. And you believe that?
Well, I got 4 others that might be able to test it out one day.
Well, let me know when you find a spare 5. All right?
And he pulls 4 more out of his pocket and puts them onto the table.
Oh,
It's right here, my friend.
this is seeming a little fishy. You're saying these can grant a wish?
It's what they
Who
say.
am I kidding? Normally people ask you to pay to do stuff like this, but may I? And I'll kind of like reach his hand out towards them.
And I'll meet his hand and touch it, and pretty much tell him, okay, now if you do this, make sure it's worthwhile. But I can't imagine it'll be like the actual spell wish. So, don't get too crazy.
He'll kind
Have
of
fun.
cock an eyebrow and go, "Do I gotta say it out loud?"
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely have to say it out loud.
All right, man. And he'll just begin like putting one little snail shell over each finger.
And now mimic taking all 5 fingers and just clicking them together. Just do that a couple times.
Okay. Now do I say the wish?
Go ahead.
I wish to own the biggest star vessel that this galaxy has ever seen.
And Vincent just lowers his visors, and you watch his dim gray eyes vibrantly turn purple. And this almost like breeze from from a daydreamer who's not visible will kind of push past him and trying to give the illusion that maybe an effect has just taken place. And he'll raise his visors up and he'll slap both his hands into a clap. Holy shit. That's coming, brother. Good wish.
Maybe one day, if I see it, I'll see it. But either way, that was fun. Anyway, and he'll kind of like take his drink and like offer to clink it with yours.
And I'll clink it back. Hopefully, we go forward with some good conversation.
True. Moving the scene to what would everybody else like to do? I know Ziggy, Aestus, and Vincent are
I'm
currently in
gonna-
the middle of enjoying beverages with people.
Get a booth, and I'm gonna make some conversation with Luna or whoever, really.
Okay, Luna will definitely
really
hang out and
know
talk a
you.
little bit, and she'll say, "Oh yeah, you guys kind of caught me with my pants down at Dr. Asimov's, but he patched me up real good and nice. In fact, I think I feel better now than I ever did before. He just has that kind of effect on people." But honestly, and she'll kind of like think for a moment, not to have any kind of like rivalry or bitterness, but maybe one day, you and I, outside of a tournament setting, when you don't catch me off guard like that, I've gotten a little stronger since then. I'd like to put that to the test.
Where did you learn how to punch people? Who taught you violence?
It has been a long time. Like, I think it was either me or Sai who told you, but a while back we all used to work as guardmanship under Mr. Gunn, to the point where he was actually, well, drowning in money, that bastard is. He would send us out to different places to gather combat experience and data. We even went to this tournament in Sizori like a year and a half ago, before all that. When it was still in one, all good and dandy and stuff, as fine as it ever was. But we fought in this fucking crazy big place. Over 100 people all duking it out at the same time. Spells, swords, explosion, lasers, tiny nukes. It was insane, the kind of stuff. But yeah, occasionally Mr. Gunn would kind of just send us out for combat experience to places like that, because he had the budget to,
You're self-taught?
Kinda.
You learned on the job. Interesting.
I'm a little self-taught. Before everything with Mr. Gunn, I did want to grow up, and for a while I wanted to be a technomancer, but I was never good at magic. But
Magic is...
I figured if I couldn't influence other technology, I could maybe influence the technology that is me. So I went to a couple of places, tried learning a couple of secrets, met a couple of Warforged. The guys who fought for hundreds of years, or at least fought hundreds of years ago. I don't know how the story goes.
A little bit of both, probably.
I even got to take a short trip to Numeron and learn some crazy stuff there.
Numeron.
Yeah,
Comes
funny
up a
place.
lot lately.
They have these like people with big foreheads, and they also have these people who are like yellow and have small noses. I shouldn't laugh at that. That's mean.
Do they happen to have any... Numeron is on the outer... Would you call that the outer rim?
What about it?
I said, would you call Numeron the outer rim? Is it on the outer rim?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's an outer rim planet for sure. Far, far from Mataris.
Would there happen to have been any researchers gathered there at any point? Hegemon?
And Hegemon researchers?
Yeah. They're moving around the outer rim as of late, hiding something.
Yeah, they've been expanding their reach. Thankfully, I've stayed out of their wheelhouse, except for here, where she kind of points at the ceiling, all that going on upstairs, because apparently there's at least a few things on this planet that they're interested in for whatever reason. But no, I didn't see anything of the sort on Numeron. I saw researchers though, or cultists. I can't tell. They seemed devout more so than scientific.
Interesting. Do you know what is it they're into here?
I have no. Oh, here?
Yes.
Are you talking about Hegemon?
Yeah. What are they looking for?
Shit, I don't know. All I know is that apparently a few of the bounties there's all kinds of bounties here. There's bounties placed by Mr. Gunn, there's bounties placed by Mr. All these other pirate groups. But apparently some of those bounties were placed by Hegemon themselves. And for whatever reason they have hold here, I guess money talks.
I was going to get to that. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
I'm going to take a sip of my Jade Emperor
She's
And
gonna
I'm
like
gonna-
take a flask out from her pocket after sliding the drink over to Dern earlier and just drink out of the flask in her own pocket.
Nice.
Really quick.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm getting a drink, obviously, with that one guy. While he is ordering a drink, can I
Yeah.
slide over to Ziggy
Yeah, of course.
and kind of mumble, Ziggy, where the hell is that man's big ass wrench at?
Yeah. I haven't.
Could I possibly get it from you, maybe?
Yeah. But it's my trophy.
You took my damn eyeball.
I have it in a little jar, like hanging off my belt.
He just like points at it as she says, like she like whisper, like whisper growling it kind of. She says it like that.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So does
I'll give it to
Ziggy see a face? Just the big ass wrench.
I don't have it on me, of course. I stashed it.
Oh damn it!
I'll give it
Okay.
to you. I'll tell you where it is.
Okay, where is it, Ziggy?
In the trash by our
Oh my God.
inn.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
This guy rocks.
Okay, above table, I love you, Ziggy. Below table, Aces is like eyes twitching right now. You mean to tell me you threw it away?
No, I was just leaving it in a place where it belongs. Just, Mother always says when you humiliate, when you beat someone, you've got to, humiliate them as well.
Okay. Well, this has been enlightening. Thank you, Ziggy. Enjoy your drink.
Oh, join us. You should join us. You should join us.
Oh God. I'm dying. She's gonna kind of like just step away from you, kind of
Luna
gives you like
just
a
goes,
side eye.
"Hey, sis,
Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'm good." And she kind of like knocks on her abs that just make a resounding cling cling noise.
Yeah, oh my god,
Oh,
yeah.
Impressive. That's very impressive. You
I mean, it's par for the course. I'm an android.
that is true. How come? Oh, that's right. I was about to ask what your flask is filled with, but never mind.
Tee.
I love that. I want you to know above table, my brain was like, what the hell? Why do they have a flask? Completely forgetting they're an android. And she's gonna kind of like give a last little nod, and then she's gonna walk back over to the wrench man.
The wrench sets down what seems to be two enormous metal containers that each have two handles on the side, as if like those really heavy buckets that have the two handles on the side. And they are just filled with what seems to be this whitish pink concoction with a whole bunch of whipped cream and mint leaves on top and some pop rocks.
Asus looks delighted.
This is
What
called
are
a double death commando.
It's so pretty.
As you inspect it closer, the interaction between the creme de menthe and the pop rocks makes it kind of like start exploding a little bit, like subtly. Like you get close and like a pop rock kind of like flies off a bit and like almost hits you in the face. Not like hard hits, but like just
I mean, she's in awe. She immediately goes to like take a drink.
It tastes like an alcoholic milkshake. It's interesting, but fucking delicious. And also, beneath all of that flavor, you can tell that there is a secretly like highly intoxicating drink in there.
The drink?
She nods.
The drink.
Thank you.
Fucking okay, man.
Come on, man.
You call
Come
me a
on,
drink.
man.
When I was a kid, dudes call me the juice bomb. I'm sorry, I'm gonna derail this shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's delicioso. What are Nisa, Ozzy, and Cassio up to?
I was just about to call Misa.
Yeah.
I'll let everybody else go. Jordan.
Ozzy and Cassio, what are you guys up to in the club?
In this club.
Cassio's looking for something sweet. He has a crazy sweet tooth.
He just like me.
Okay.
He walks up to the bar and he's asking the bartender for anything that has candy in it.
Candy in it?
Yeah.
Well, we do have we have captain's orders. We have a double death commando. We have the Ouroboros. It's not candy, but it's sweet as hell. We have the Lunarian's dreams. That one's got marshmallow cream in it.
Give me that one.
Whoa.
Okay, you'll watch as the dwarf with the stool kind of begins picking up this, what seems to be this like very ornately shaped glass and begins pouring a mixture of layers of chocolate liqueur, coffee whiskey, date syrup in it. Kind of
my
like
God.
let the syrup kind of like seep into it and like kind of drop down. And then he lines the glass with marshmallow cream and hands it over to you.
Whoa.
And he's immediately licking off the marshmallow on the side.
Like a
Roasting
kid licking
the-
off the batter, making cookie dough.
Yeah.
I'll let you enjoy that.
Yes.
And
Yes,
goes
this
to
is
somebody else.
delectable.
Oh, thanks. Made it myself.
Let me get 2 more, please.
Okay. Before you're even finished with your first one, buddy, he does not question it. He just immediately goes ahead, makes 2 more, asks somebody who's off to the side, what seems to be this like short elven person who's also working behind the counter, wearing an apron to help him out. And the 2 of them just each make one, line it with marshmallow cream, and hand it to you. By the time you're even done with your first one.
Yeah. Leave the fluff.
The 2 of them kind of look at each other and goes, an extra 4 ciphers and we leave the fluff.
He leaves 6 on the table.
Damn.
He
With a
leaves the
smile.
fluff. What is Ozzy doing in the club? Honestly, my favorite question.
Yes.
We know.
What is Ozzy doing in the club? Everyone else is getting drinks and socializing and looking super fly so that somebody will buy them a drink. What are you up to?
I think I'm gonna walk up to Vincent and ask if I can borrow his phone real quick.
Mid
Got games on your phone?
mid laugh to something Rex says, whether it was funny or not.
Yeah.
Looks over and says, "Oh, hey Ozzy. Why? What's up?"
Just I need to see it real quick.
He's just gonna look at them, kind of furrow brow for just half a second, and then smiles deeply and hands over his phone. Here you go, bud.
All right. You had Reagan's number on your phone, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that and input it into my phone and then give it back.
Okay.
You wanna pop a squat with us, or are you gonna do your own thing?
I'll see you after.
All right, player.
This guy's busy.
All right, player.
This
Real
is
G's
only-
move in silence like
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
going
okay.
to send a text to. Actually, I think. Would I have? Should I get a burner phone?
Yes.
Good question.
Yeah. How common would a burner phone be, Jordan? Could I just like pop on to like a corner store and grab one?
Absolutely. You do know where the night market is now, and you got poison from there.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you think you could find a burner phone in a similar area.
Yeah. Or do you think I could like get one nearby? Are we in the night district still, or?
Yeah, you guys are like near the night market. Like you're in the outskirts where the night market was. So it would take like you'd obviously have to leave the bar. It would just take you like a few minutes to walk towards the night market, which is open now because sun has set. It's like 8:30 p.m. currently for you guys.
I think I'm gonna go side questing.
Gonna go side questing.
Do side questing. I'm gonna go purchase a burner phone.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
As
yeah.
Ozzy walks off, I'll get back to that in a
Yeah.
second. Vincent, Rex will kind of just look at you and goes, well, you're a funny guy. But if I'm being honest, what is there really to know about me? I mean, you seem interested and whatnot, but who knows? Maybe I'm just being a little too presumptuous and assuming you have some kind of intention here.
My
Sleep with you.
my only intention is to get to know you, man. Everyone's got a story to tell,
He's trying
whether
to
they
fuck
think it's
you.
important or not.
What's up, Najee?
He's trying to fuck.
Yeah, you kind of slide
I
in.
was like, okay.
He trying to
He's
fuck.
trying to fuck.
Hey.
Want to,
Well,
boy.
believe it or not, yes, I do have a story. To be frank, the beginning is kind of hazy because, you know, I was a baby once and I don't really remember a lot from that time.
You're hilarious. Holy fuck.
That's
But-
so silly.
The long and short of it is, and this, I promise, this does sound like a bit of a vibe killer, but it's not as bad as it sounds. I was adopted. And that's how I wound up here, working under some pirates before I managed to establish my own line of business. But part of that business was kind of making money for my father. Well, and he kind of like does air quotes, father. Anyway, that's what we were all around for.
Your adopted parents, were you close? I see you're emphasizing father as if
Well, I
that's not
just
how you
have to
perceive them.
differentiate for clarity, because, you know, this is the first time I'm bringing it up with you. But yes, we call him father. His whole thing is family. He loves talking about family a lot. So yeah, I'd say we're pretty close.
Oh fuck! It's
Although to
white
be
bread.
fair,
Stop.
we all have a job. It's a transactional thing, but it's nothing personal. You know, we go out there, we make him money, he finds us cool stuff, we continue our pirate gig, or at least we did until our ship crashed. But even a crashed ship can still be a home.
Amen, brother. Desna blessed.
Desna blessed. Ironically, we actually crash landed in a temple of the counter goddess to Desna, Besmara, which is where we make our home now.
Wait, hold on. Besmara would
Yeah, that is
Would,
that is the goddess of piracy and strife.
Oh.
She and Desna are like the two most popular patron saints amongst any space pirates. Kind of the way that like
Interesting.
Lulthite and Seldarine Drow are, if that comparison makes sense.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah. But there's no like. Is there any kind of like beef between those? Like technically, if you pick one or the other, there is no beef. It's all cool. Or you're going about it the wrong way. You should actually follow my god.
I mean,
like,
at the end of the day, pirates are pirates. You know.
True. I just didn't know if there was a deeper
Yeah,
dynamic.
no, it's not
of
like
the
it's not like you
believers.
bring up both of the names in the same conversation and guns come out. It's more so just like a slight indicator of like a little bit
upbringing
of your
or something?
moral alignment. Although to be fair,
Okay.
both sides are pretty morally flexible.
Yes.
Yeah.
One
Kind
is
of
more
just-
selfish
it's-
than the other.
Yes.
It's like whichever one you prefer more, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Alignment is a spectrum. It's less about good and evil and more like selfish versus like selfless, you know, enforcer
Yeah.
versus revolutionary, yada yada yada.
Was you on the
you're.
phone with us the other day, Parker?
Huh? What? Who on the phone?
Was Jordan on the phone with us the other day? We talked
Oh,
about
right.
it?
Look, man. Jordan knows all. He's omnipotent, obviously. Well, I think that's really interesting. Like, that you even crashed into a temple like that, and so like this pirate group. Is it a big one? Would I recognize the name if you said it out loud?
Absolutely not. Although they do have quite a bit of influence around here just because of how much work we've been putting in. Like myself, you know, I ran the biggest dock and port out here in the Outer Rim where people could 100% totally legally have their ships landed without not being ran through any kind of identification or surveillance. But there's only, I believe, 14 of us, including Dad, and that is the Heaven's Cradle Pirates.
Whoa.
Heaven's
Didn't you hear
Cradle
that name
Pirate.
before?
We have.
You've heard a whisper or two, maybe from one or two people.
Okay, okay. And have you heard about Raymond stepping down?
I got ears, and I was alive just this morning.
And what's your thought on that?
Well, if I'm being completely honest, I'm sure I have the same thoughts that everyone else out here is thinking right now, which is who's going to step up to the plate next. Obviously, it's in the hands of us if it's truly going to be democratic, but let's be honest with ourselves. Most of the time, that stuff is an illusion. But as long as somebody who actually knows a thing or two and, is a lick more helpful to the rest of us than Mr. Gunn was, I don't really mind. It's probably going to be Rio or Sterling, if I'm honest with myself. Those two have kind of been bullying a lot of people on the outskirts to, give them some attention and whatnot. Claiming territory.
Nah, felt that, brother. Felt that. Um. So, if you had to choose, a direction for your dream, I'm guessing from the wish you just made today, which will come true, that you'd rather be more of an honest man, got your own business, all of your income and help is, legitimate. Is that a safe assessment?
I mean, I don't mind what my business is as long as I'm not hurting other people. I think people have too much trouble delineating illegal and immoral. You know what I mean? For example, what I was doing was illegal. It was helping a lot of people out, though.
Yes, sir.
Rich, brother. I like you more and more as we go on there, Rex. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, do you have any advice for an up-and-coming crew that is very clearly going to take over the stars one day?
I like that. My first piece of advice is keep that mentality. My second piece of advice is you're definitely about to, at some point in the future, you're gonna run into somebody else with that mentality, and you gotta be prepared to butt heads. A big part of the pirate life is people fighting over the same shit, whether it's people, money, territory, a place in the stars, anything.
No,
The only
you're
things
right.
that are free are the things you take. And even then, they're not free because somebody else lost them.
Yeah, at the cost of others. Yeah, no, it's a tricky road we're about to take,
It's
but
a pirate's life.
it's a pirate's life. Yeah. Huh. No, that's good advice. That's good advice. We're a bunch of head busters, so we're gonna be busting heads with anyone and everyone as we go forward. But
Excellent.
you just don't forget us, man. One day our influence will hopefully be remembered for your future endeavors.
Hell yeah. Well, you have fun with that. And he is going to just down the rest of his drink and go get another one. Ozzy, I will tune the scene back to you for a moment. As 10 to 15 minutes later, you land into the night market. It's a similar setup to last time, except a couple of people aren't here this time, and a couple of other people are here this time. But for the most part, it's the same things that are kind of set up, which is just souvenirs, underhanded trades of rather illicit goods, tattoo artists, magical items of dubious quality and such.
All right. I'm going to procure me a burner phone.
Okay. You walk up to this one guy who is just kind of you could tell he's an elf because he's wearing a hood over his head, but the ears that point and kind of give it that funny shape, give it away. He's got a mask on, so all you can see is his eyes. Gesundheit. And he says, "An untapped commie?"
Yep.
Okay, 75 ciphers, and then leave.
75 ciphers and what?
75 ciphers and leave.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'll hand it over and just. Wait,
he just swipes it and then puts it down.
Does that seem like a reasonable price? Would I know?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that and skedaddle.
Okay.
And real quick, I'd like to, check the device for, illicit tampering.
Yeah, it's a fresh communications device with no contact information in it, no network connections or apps or anything like that. It's just factory reset.
You said how many? It was 75?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
75? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing the math, so I keep track of my money. Okay.
Burner.
Nice.
Yes. My money is going down so quickly. Me will seem to be paid. I'd like to send a text message to Raygun.
Okay. What would you like to say?
I'd like to say, this is Frisk. I secured the briefcase. Are you okay? Did they hurt you? I saw you on the news.
About 5 to 10 minutes later, you just get a text that says, "How the hell? Never mind that. If you have something for me, then just tell me a place to meet."
I'll send him a location of one of the random abandoned buildings in the area.
Okay. What would you like to do next?
Kind of. Hold on, let me look at my inventory. I'd like to find a small building, one with maybe a singular entry on
Okay,
the
just like a
edge
little
of
rundown shack on the outskirts.
Yeah. One
Not
that's like
too hard
far
to
away,
find,
but like
Rose.
yeah.
Most of these
But like
buildings
in
are
a
run
quiet
down and repurposed, but some of them were never found homes in.
one perhaps with a basement.
Okay. I'll say make me an investigation check. Just looking around. It takes you a minute, but you eventually find one that kind of has like a little cellar area where it's like not a full basement, but just kind of like a shack sized cellar with a bit of like random junk like a bucket and a broom in it.
Okay. Can I that's all it has in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has like a janitor's closet with a door, so like you can hide in there if you feel so inclined. But that's it.
Okay, but it only has like one entry.
Yeah, only one way
Okay.
in.
That's all I need. Thank you. That'll be it. I'll wait.
I'm thinking of if she's about to kill this guy or not. So you send him your location?
Yeah, I sent him my
Ozzy ain't got that dog in him. Nah, bro. Doggy ain't got. Hey, look, Ozzy ain't
Alright,
got that
I'll
dog.
get back to that in a second, and I'll swing
No.
back to the unnamed club.
No.
So,
Ozzy got things planned.
Aestus, as you finish your double death commando, and Cassio, you finish your 3 Lunarian's dreams.
Pause. I'm gonna read what I just sent the group in on roll 20. It says Cassio's laying stomach on a table with his arms and legs hanging over the edges, tracing little moons onto the ground with a finger that appear with a little sparkle once the drawing is complete as soon as it fades. Bro's obviously a little drunk but actively buzzing from all the sugar he ingested.
He's got that childlike sugar rush.
Yeah.
And
Aw.
canonically, Daydreamer will manifest underneath the table, getting his attention, and then pointing towards Vincent's table, where Vincent is not even looking over there, but just patting the seat next to him.
Of course, he joins him.
Hell yeah.
So
Our
you
boys
join
unite.
Vincent and Rex. The dog.
I've been in the booth telling Luna how to turn off her pain receptors so that she can not feel things. And then whenever I'm done with that explanation, I'm gonna just be juggling and whistling a Fey tune.
Okay, make me a performance check as you kind of begin doing a little Feywild shanty.
No, hold up. I'm gonna use the inspiration that I
Nah,
got.
bro. He's hearing
Inspiration for the
voices.
jig.
He can't
a couple
concentrate.
nights ago.
Yeah, you
Hearing
use your
voices.
yeah.
That's so funny, actually.
The voices are too strong,
okay.
bro.
Here's the thing. It kind of fits because you're drunk, so it's off tune, and you're stepping with a slight off rhythm. But it's like it somehow contributes to the vibe, and like a couple of people start like nodding their feet, and Luna even kind of like gets up and starts like doing the jig with you.
my
And
god.
eventually, like after a couple of recitations of the verse, you have like other people in the bar kind of like singing along. It's real cute.
He made
See,
it work
nice.
for
Making a failed performance work is so cool. Holy
Because I was
shit.
thinking about it, where I was like, it's a 9, which is like just barely bad, and that's what you expect when somebody just starts breaking out in song in a bar or a club.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
imagining
yeah.
you guys are basically singing the sci-fi version of One Beer on a Wall.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
It's in Sylvan.
Oh
I was
fuck.
thinking of like an
So
elvish
funny.
Bink sake.
We on
Speaking of
God
sake,
Elvis.
Nisa,
Yeah.
what are you up to?
Little
Because
girl.
Rio is hanging out with you, and he's about to go to the countertop.
Yes. As he goes, I'm going to walk up with him, and I'm gonna pull out. I'll pull out. I'll be generous. 25 ciphers.
Hell yeah.
God damn, bitch. Yeah, we drinking tonight.
And I'll hand them to him, and I'll say, "Oi, look, it's not that I don't appreciate your company. Just I'll be back. I expect you can keep everyone else entertained."
Not a problem. A few of these in me, and he'll kind of like. You'll watch as he like takes a little something out from his kimono pocket and kind of like slides it over the table, and it seems to be like a list of things, almost like a recipe of its own, and just kind of like turns it to where the dwarf behind the counter is facing it and says, "Could you do one of these for me? It's from back home." And the dwarf just goes, "Sure, fuck it, why not?" And just kind of begins getting to work.
Let me grab one of those for the road, actually. I'd like a taste of your home. And
You'll
an
watch
energy drink
as-
if you have one.
It's funny you say that, because what the dwarf makes, he grabs a cup for each of you, and then he grabs a little bowl. And in the cup, he makes violet sake out
the
of
cup.
dry sake, desert pear syrup, and sweetened lime juice. And then he just basically cracks open what look to be 2 Red Bulls, just like these tall cans of like an energy drink with a blazing bird on the front, and just pours 2 of them into 2 bowls, and then just hands the bowls full of energy drink over to you guys, and then
What
just
is the
drops
energy drink called?
it's called a dragon's drop. Oh, the energy drink?
Yeah.
It's called a red bird, and it gives you wings.
Let's go.
Let's
Hey, Vincent's
I
gonna
love
try
that.
I'm gonna try to make
It's
Aestus
so
into a
silly.
model so she can be a representation of that fucking.
So she could be the
placing
new
it.
face of
I'm the new
Yeah.
logo. I'm the new face of Redbird. Energy
We're gonna
Alright,
get a
drink.
new
sponsorship
campaign
quiz.
goal dropped. New end game goal.
Yeah.
But he'll drop the 2 cups of sake, violet sake, into the energy drink bowls, and they'll kind of begin to blend together. But he drops them from like high, so you're like almost scared for a second as the energy drink kind of like spikes into the air from the impact of the drop from like a whole foot above, and then just kind of splashes back down, and a little bit gets on the sides.
Got you.
And Rio kind of just like takes one of the bowls and just begins going to work.
I'm gonna clink mine against his and say, hopefully he'll be back tonight. If not, I'll see you when I see you.
Well, sure, yes.
Also, in the future,
Hmm?
when I text you, text me back, dickhead.
Fine. Goodness. My apologies.
No worries, no
Is
worries.
that real?
And Jordan, I'm going
Ziggy just
to
says that.
head out
I'm
to
about to.
look around, make sure nobody's paying attention, and I'm gonna head out to
Yeah, you do a little Irish goodbye.
yeah,
You head out
head
where?
out to the
Where you
place that
going?
I texted you.
Okay.
Everybody's
let me
got
check
missions
Snapchat
they're
real
going
quick.
on.
We're doing side quests the night.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Well, that means I'm definitely going to bother Rio.
Rio is just gonna kind of like not pay no mind. It's just that he doesn't seem annoyed and says, "Maybe I'll open up after a few more drinks. But
So
maybe
you have a
one
few
of
more
these will
drinks?
do enough." As he just like takes another sip from his whole entire bowl full of sake and Redbird.
I'm gonna hail the bartender.
Oh.
Can we get shots?
Yeah, of what?
Grass.
Grass. Okay. And he'll just kind of like turn around and he'll just fill up 2 shots of absinthe and put a little bit of herb in it. And it'll kind of like, it'll look like a tiny pot of grass that just kind of like sticks out from it as he turns around and just hands one to you.
But 2.
I feel like
One
Ace
for
is.
you.
Another one.
Are we relatively sitting close by?
Yeah, everyone can like hear each and see each other. Not like whispered talks, but like, if you're loud enough, you can hear each other. But you can all see each
And
other.
I'm going to say, shopper! And I'm going to point at everyone.
Jesus,
He's going into more debt. He's just gonna become a debtor.
bro, you can't afford
Rio
this.
is paying for this, bro.
Looks over at you.
I'm about to order shots and be like, put it on Rio's tab.
Ace just literally looks over at you and goes, "Why the fuck are you ordering shots? You are $2,000 in debt."
The wrench just goes, I'm not complaining.
I know you ain't, but somebody's kneecaps are gonna get broken, and it ain't
5
mine.
million double death commandos!
Oh God, Serenade, help us!
Can we?
He's going manic. What the fuck?
Can we do shots together until someone
Who are you saying this to?
throws up everyone?
The rich just goes, yeah! Rio goes, eh. And Rex goes, nah.
I don't think I will. That's what he says.
Yeah, I was
Nah,
gonna
I'ma do
say,
my
when did
own
Ozzy
thing.
come back? Nah, but do my own thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
But nevertheless, the rest of you who are there, Ziggy has offered a drinking until somebody throws up contest. Who's joining?
Vincent is absolutely joining,
On
but,
Rio's tab, by the way.
but with the
He
intention
doesn't
of
know this
waiting
yet.
till peak drunkenness to then offer something. So
Hell
he will
yeah.
join, and then once peak happens, then I'll react.
All right. In that case, Cassio, what about you?
Sorry,
Najee.
he's editing a photo of Rex and Vinny that he
He's
just took.
photoshopping
They made
in the club.
Yeah, they took a picture of them making a handshake.
Drunkenly making handshakes.
All
Yes.
right. In
Yeah.
that case,
You
would you
family
like to
bonding.
join the others in a drinking contest?
No.
No. All right. In that
so
case,
fine.
so we currently have
He's
Vincent.
already wasted.
We have the
Yeah.
wrench. We have Ziggy, and we have Rio.
Aestus is also.
So Ace is
Aestus
joining.
Oh, 110%.
All right. In that case, that is 5 of you. I will get 2 character sheets out for Rio and the wrench, and we will get
I'm
started.
being an alcoholic! Ah!
All right. Let me get that and that. And let's go ahead and make our first round. Obviously, a couple of people have already had drinks, so I'm going to have. So, if my memory serves me correctly, the people who have drank the most so far before taking one of these, Ziggy had what, like 2 drinks?
I've had one drink.
You've had 1 drink. Aestus has had 1, but it was a big as fuck one. And then Vincent has had a few.
At least 2 of whatever Rex was having on his charge.
Hilarious. In that case, I know what the DCs are. I'm going to have everybody make Constitution saving throws as they get a couple of drinks in.
Let's go.
As people begin taking shots.
Let's go, boys.
Shit.
That's a good one.
Oh no,
And
what have I
then-
done?
Let me go.
The
Let me go
wrench.
next.
Oh, the wrench fucking had bad.
Woo!
Everyone's
Damn!
No!
What's happening?
No
This is
way.
like this is not real life. This is not real
Shot
life.
in. The second
This
shot
is not
in,
in real life.
every single person at the bar except for Ziggy all start to look at each other. Aestus, Vincent, Rio, and the Wrench. All four of them suddenly just feel the second shot just out of nowhere just hit like a cold rock at the bottom of their stomach. And the four of you just kind of like, your faces get a bit blue and you go, oh.
It is grass. You guys were all taking shots of grass, by the way.
What the fuck? What was in that,
It's like
Ziggy?
it's
Ziggy.
absinthe with an herbal sprinkling on top. that
Oh
looks
God,
like just
Ziggy!
grass coming out.
What the fuck was that, Ziggy? That was terrible.
As I see all of you sort of like do that face and fail, I am going to start doing. I'm going to do a handstand on the bar and start doing push-ups.
As you turn upside down with a few drinks in your body, I want you to make me a second Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Prove
Ace
your
is just
might.
gonna look over at Vinny and be like, "We can't ever let him order shots again.
How does
This
he
is not
do it?
real."
Agreed.
Ziggy is
Agreed.
Doing drugs gives me a buff, bro.
the
I-
No way.
inhuman Ziggy, this fucking freak of nature, is just
hate
doing
him.
push-ups with like he's sweating a bit, from the alcohol, but like it's not affecting him in any other way. He's a freak.
Like I said, bro, I have complete control over my body.
Holy
Vinny.
shit. Huh?
We can't ever let this motherfucker order shots again. This is
No, next shot, next one.
horrible.
But
Rio
maybe.
has his forehead on the counter and just goes, "Why did they start with the dragon's drop?"
Oh.
Oh
And the Rich
God.
says, "No, I could go for one more.
No, Wrench,
totally.
don't do it. Don't do it, Wrench. I'm
Actually,
begging you,
I
buddy.
want a triple death commando."
No. Oh, Wrench, please don't.
No.
No. Wrench.
Vincent's
Don't
gonna
do it.
slam his fist on the
million
table.
beers.
He's like,
He's gonna slam his fist on the table.
Big man among you.
And he's gonna get up and he's like, I can take it. One more.
Alright,
Oh, no, you too, Vinny.
I want.
Ace is gonna see all this happening and she's gonna be like, "Oh, son of a bitch, give me another one too."
I want. I'm gonna have all
Oh my
four of you.
God.
So Ziggy, do you get another?
Yes, I'm going to get another.
I'm gonna
Ziggy, make me a
scream.
Constitution saving throw, and then everyone else make a con save with disadvantage.
You son of a bitch.
Oh,
Because
this
you
is
guys
great.
are
After
already
seeing this
feeling the
reaction, can
first one.
Cassio like sniff at and like drink what's left of one?
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
you
I'm
can.
so angry right now. I'm
Yeah.
enraged.
Yeah.
I am furious right now.
Okay, maybe that was still not enough. I don't know.
So, Vincent, the second one, like, you close your eyes and you grit your teeth. You do that, like, deep breathing, and you feel that sweat build up on your forehead.
Manual breathing,
you're
manual
getting-
breathing.
You're manually breathing. You are, like, you're feeling it. Like, your nose tingles a bit. Aestus, Rio, and the Wrench
Oh God.
almost fall out of their chairs. Like, you guys are officially, like, maybe it was just because you were doing it
Whackers.
too fast, even though you're only a few drinks in, but you guys are tapped out.
Aces is gonna like take the shot. Like you guys probably have never seen feathers turn a tinge of green. Her feathers turn like a tinge of green somehow.
Oh
Ooh.
no,
So she's-
silly.
This was. Oh God, this was terrible.
Rio and the Wrench just have a
Everything.
hand on each other's shoulders, and they're just like, their cheeks are on the countertop, and they're just like,
I'm gonna reach out to Vinny and be like, "You must defeat this motherfucker for the rest of us. You can't let his creepy ass win."
You're
He was
right.
on the- He
You're
was
right.
on the ceiling. He
You're
was
right.
on the ceiling.
He's a goddamn monster that needs slain. I've done it before. I'll do it again.
I
Alright.
believe in you, Vinny. You're our
Yeah.
only hope.
So
And
you-
Ace
so
is gonna
Ziggy and
slam her
Vince-
hand on the forehead on the counter.
Once again,
Now-
it is Ziggy versus Vincent. At the end of the tournament.
Ziggy,
That's so silly.
make a Constitution saving throw, and then Vincent, make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Could my speech have maybe inspired him to have it at normal?
Yeah.
Sure,
I-
why not?
Yes,
go!
thank you.
Like-
Let's go.
Just because you have the power of anime on your side.
Power of
I have the power of serenade.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Ziggy and Vincent. The two of you take one more and then look each other in the eyes, and you both go, I think I could take a nut, and both of you fall backwards onto the
Do
floor.
they throw up? Do they
They
throw
don't
up?
throw up. They just
Okay.
like they've entered like near blackout status. Like they've lost their bearings.
Brother, there's no shame in surrender. You can do it whenever you're ready.
Nigga, you tell him there's no shame in surrender, and I look at you and I smile and I pop the good shit and I stand.
What is
No
wrong
way.
with you?
No way.
Wrong
bro.
with you?
That doesn't even help you here.
Oh, psycho!
That
It doesn't
does nothing for you here.
Just wants to be in
have to
fucking
take
cross.
it.
He's roleplay locked in. Sorry.
He's roleplay locked in.
We'll play on it.
It goes into my chest and I stand up and I look at the bartender and I say, 2 more.
The dwarf just looks at you, injects something in your chest mid drinking contest, and goes, "What the fuck did you just put in you?" And Rio, like mumbling through the countertop, just goes, "Don't worry about it." And he just makes 2 more and goes, "Well, it's not my money." And he just gives both of you 1 more. Both of you make a Constitution saving throw with a disadvantage.
It's not your money, it's Rio's.
Vincent is clammy. His arms are shaking. He's barely holding himself up, and he will slowly, with a bead of sweat dropping on both parts of his temple, grab it, look at Ziggy. I will not lose you. Not today. Ziggy, you son of a bitch. Wait.
Both of you take 1 more drink, and you both feel like you need to sprint to the bathroom almost immediately.
And I'm gonna beat you to the
Shit your pants,
bathroom
shit
too.
your pants, shit your pants.
Yeah, you just run.
No!
I fucking single moment leap to the bath in one fluid motion leap to the bathroom.
I hate this man.
Vincent's
I hate
gonna
this man.
he's gonna stand up straight and fold his arms, and he's just gonna stand there, just trying to will through it. Just imagine Zoro after he took Kuma's pain from Luffy, and he's just sitting there, very clearly not in this world, but he's just standing there.
Oh my god.
Wait, this combat ends with fucking Vincent standing but unconscious.
Yeah.
We just created a perfect parallel.
Ziggy, as you run to the bathroom, you just barely make it as the drinks begin to come up a little bit. You doing handstands earlier did not help at all, as you just barely lost the DC. And then Vincent, you kind of like sitting there with a warrior's pride as you ended the battle in a draw. You just kind of like close your eyes for a bit to regain your your surroundings and like kind of let them rest for a moment, and you just pass out while standing up.
Oh my god, this is fantastic.
And
Ace,
it's a nothing happened pose.
this is beautiful. I have a quick question.
Yeah, what's good?
Okay, I like to think that like it's literally in a line at the bar. It's the Runch, Rio, and then Aces. We all have our heads on the countertop, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Aces is gonna kind of like turn her head and like look at Rio and go, listen. I'm drunk enough that I gotta ask this question to you, Rio.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Rio, and like she's gonna like lay her hand like very sloppily on the shoulder and be like, Rio, can you pay for my eyeball that Ziggy fucked up? You got money, clearly. I am but a poor bird. I'm a poor bird right now. If anything, I'm so I don't want to lose my eyeball. I already lost it.
If I did that to you, I would. What do I have to do with that?
I know. I figured I would shoot my shot. The worst you could say was no.
I mean, you're not wrong. Wait a second. I just remembered something.
Yeah, what's up?
Ziggy, as you kind of like wipe your mouth off and maybe gargle your mouth with a bit of water, or not, I don't know, maybe you're just gross.
I gargle my mouth with a
You-
bit of water, and I've got some smelling salts, and then I hit
fuck
up.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that like that fucking stings and like almost nearly sobers
And
you
I'm
up
gonna,
immediately.
and as I'm walking, if I get to fucking Vincent, I'm gonna hit him with the smelling salts as well.
You don't make it to Vincent before, as you like open the bathroom door and take one step out, you just see a man with a high ponytail and a kimono standing there with his hand resting on the blade, the hilt of his sword at his hip, and a shadow over his face as he says, "On whose money?"
I'm going to disengage and dash, and I'm going to run out of here.
Leo is going to like attempt to grab you, but like fail because you're too fucking fast on the way, and then he just kind of like starts like stumbling a bit, still being very drunk, and like just the fact that he's wearing sandals doesn't help, and he just goes, fuck it, whatever. Aces, can you kill him later?
Aces is gonna kind of like lift her hand up from the bar and be like, "Listen, after he pays for my eyeball, I'll fuck him. I'll fuck him up.
You fuck him.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck him.
fuck him up.
That's good
fuck 'em
enough for
up.
me.
Enemies
Besides,
to
Lisa gave me
lovers.
25. That should cover at least half.
Whoa.
You said
Enemies
how,
to lovers,
how
Ziggy.
much?
This is
Oh,
crazy.
don't worry about it. Nisa gave me a generous sum, and then I just headed out.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that to pay for whatever it covers, and then pay the rest out of my own pocket. Because I am just so cool and nice and interesting.
He is. Wow.
Wait, so you're agreeing to pay for my eyeball?
No, I'm not paying for your damn eyeball. I was talking about the drinks.
Oh, that's fair.
That changed the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I might pay for your eyeball if you. How much are we asking here? Like, what are you talking about?
How much do you think an eyeball costs?
An eyeball? Well, it depends on if you got it. If you got an unwashed one from the black market, you could probably do
Ugh.
about 50, but that would definitely get you an infection. And he kind of like looks at your eye. It looks kind of the same. Like close inspection, you can tell it's different, but the patchwork sealing it up and repairing your face was actually quite good.
I know. Mr. Hasamov, he did such a good job.
So how much was it? Or at least how much are you asking me to help you out with?
I feel like you're probably a better loan shark to have than him. I feel like he'd make my eyeball explode in my head. I
Are
think it
you
was
implying that I
like,
cannot do things of similar quality?
oh no, I think you can. But I also think that you'd let me work it off by doing an odd job or two for you, which is easier than finding money apparently, because somebody keeps spending money they don't have.
A lot of people do
Ziggy
that
is
out here.
very
Do not
clearly
take it
right
personally.
outside.
He's like staring in through a window, seeing if any of them chased him down. Just double check.
Yeah.
I hate that so much. It was like she kind of like lifts up her like claws. Her head's still definitely on the counter. I think it was like 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 ciphers.
If you're asking me to pay 2,000 for you, then yes, I am absolutely going to need at least a few favors.
How many favors
what?
you want?
Well, that's the funny thing about favors. They are very arbitrary, especially considering someone like me who is long retired from mercenary work and is now in the line of more illicit deeds, where money is more flexible.
Is accurate. I only just request that I don't harm anybody on my team. My crew. You know what?
That's
I
just
don't think I've
fine.
ever had a crew. They're so
Aw.
nice.
I'll have you
kinda
kill
like
Ziggy
it.
on your own volition, because that will probably happen eventually.
Oh, probably. That's yeah.
But anyway, and he kind of like thinks about it for a second, but clearly like is not thinking hard enough because he's drunk. Sure, fine. I
Okay,
will
we
help you
shake
pay
on
off
it.
your debt.
She like lifts her hand up in the air. Shake it,
He'll
shake it,
pull his
shake it.
kimono sleeve back and shake it with you.
Excellent deal. I'm gonna go check on Vinny, I think. And she's gonna get up. How well can I stand, Jordan?
You're stumbling. You can stand, but you're stumbling.
I'm gonna go hunt down Vincent to go
You
make
turn
sure.
around and like 10 feet behind you, Vincent is just standing with his arms crossed and like his face shadowed over, just in the nothing happened pose.
She's gonna walk up and like stare at him for just a moment, and she's gonna slowly reach a claw nailed up, and she's gonna reach out and gently boop his nose.
I imagine he's blacked out. Like,
yeah, he's unconscious.
Yeah. No, honestly, she presses it like a button, and his mouth just barely opens, and like in the most wholesome anime style, like white rainbows come out as he's just kind of throwing up.
Jesus is gonna like push back, like, oh, sweet Serenade. That's a lot. Oh,
just
Serenade,
unconscious,
save me.
throwing up all over himself.
Oh God. Oh, okay. Come here, Vinny. Let's get you taken care of. I think the rest of the night it's gonna be Ace just drunkenly trying to take care of Vincent and getting him cleaned up.
If I'm more okay than both of them with my smelling salts, I am going to get you guys home.
Yeah, you guys can help each other out.
I am also going to say,
what's up?
No, I'm gonna drunk
Oh no, you have
conversation with these guys.
Yeah, he's glitching a bit.
You are roboting. Yeah.
Roboting.
He's getting
Oh my god.
However, I
roboting?
will. No, you're good.
Haha, loser.
Damn, get fucked.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. You
However, I will turn the scene back to Nisa. You arrive
Ooh.
at the location that you previously disclosed via DMs. A place you have been before, the neon sign overhead, legally indicating, and you head through the door and you see the familiar Furbolg face go, hey, how can I help you?
Cut the shit, Inks. I know you saw the fucking news.
I did. I can't say I expected to see that, but who knows what'll happen next?
Who knows? Made any sales yet?
A few. Just a couple of scrolls of protection and detection here and there, as well as a few, inks. And he kind of like rattles one of the jars of ink a little bit.
Yeah? So?
You know, just on and off stuff.
Well,
how are
glad to see
you doing?
business is booming. Doing great. You know, just liberated the fucking Pulse District and all that.
I do think that is quite nice.
You do, yeah? Does it merit a discount nice?
You know what? Sure. I think just because of how crazy of a thing you said last time, and the fact that it actually happened, sure. Consider me impressed. Wowed enough to offer a little bit of a knocked off price for whatever inks, scrolls, and old-fashioned magical papers you would like. As long as you have at least a few ciphers on you.
I'm gonna be real with you. We might have to save that. I just realized I've only got about 56.
Well, I'm sure that can afford you a cantrip scroll or two.
Mate, I'm not here for a fucking cantrip. Come on.
I've always got to make the pedal at least. Gotta try.
Fair enough. Tell you what you could do, though.
Of course.
You have any, expertise helping... Do you have any experience helping make, magical items? You know?
Absolutely. I'm a crafter extraordinaire. As long as it's some more of that archaic stuff. I could do a bit of techno magic, but that's like 5% techno, 95% magic.
Well, how about this? How much time have you got in tonight?
You asked how much time he had tonight?
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of like looks at a wrist that clearly doesn't have a watch on it. Well, I'm not too busy right now. I got a few hours.
Well,
I'm a late sleeper anyway.
same. I'm all amped up after I've got this energy drink in me, and I thought, well, what better to do than tinker with an old friend? I'm going to reach into my pocket and pull out my holocom and show him the schematics for the new sword idea that I'm working on. Help me make this bad boy.
That's rather oddly specific. I might be able to find a few things around here, but if I'm being completely honest, even just taking a glance at this, I think it'll net you a little more than 56 ciphers worth of resources.
I'm not asking
But I
for
think I
your
could lend you a
parts.
few parts to get started, for that
I'm
much at
asking
least.
if you're gonna help me craft it. I've already got the base materials right here.
Oh.
I'm gonna unsheath loot and plink it down. Never had a partner before, but I feel like crafting together could be a good time.
Well, I suggest it. It is significantly more productive to have helping hands who know how to cover a couple of your weaknesses.
Well,
A lone tear goes down Vincent's eyes.
Hell yeah.
you got a workshop we can get started in.
Ooh, yeah. And he'll kind of just like swing a door behind a countertop and just kind of like gesture to a back room where there's a couple of workbenches with just like some junk and what seems to be like a couple of like rocks and pieces of paper and other things of like indiscriminable quality.
I'm gonna slide off my jacket and like fold it up very neatly and kind of put it on the counter and walk by. And as I walk up to him, I'm gonna stop and look Inks up and down and hold out my hand. My name is Asvanisa Avashi, by the way.
Well, nice to meet you, Asvernisa Avashi.
You too, Inks. No relation.
Hell yeah.
And we'll go back there and get to work, I guess.
And you begin getting to work. Oh, and by the way, I thought I should let you know. Inks isn't my real name. It's Leo Zuman.
You say that again for the note taking?
Lumen Metro.
You're good. Leo Zuman.
Leo Zuman.
I won't tell anyone long as you don't tell anyone mine. Just call me Nisa. Bye.
All
my
right,
friends.
Nisa.
Friends get the full name.
Well, that's just nice. Let's get started, shall we? And he kind of cracks his knuckles and takes some goggles that were on his forehead and kind of pulls them down and like does that little like stretch and slap onto the face thing and goes, ow.
I'll reach into my back pocket and pull some broken, shitty, like burnt up goggles out and match his energy.
Hell yeah. And you guys get to work. Let me know if you have like a particular, we can cover this later if you want, but just like if you have any particular ideas of how you want the base of like this, the first step of this weapon to be mechanically. But I will once again turn the scene while you guys begin to get to work to Ozzy. It has been about half an hour. What'd you say?
My diabolical activities.
It's been about half an hour, a little while now. And then eventually you hear through the dead howling silence of the night, the wind kind of blowing into the staircase that goes down to this little like broom closety area. You hear a couple of faint clicks of a footstep kicking some dirt outside that eventually bleed into the clicks against the cement of the floor and the staircase down. And you see in a pair of slacks, business shoes, and what seems to be like a dark poet's shirt with like this frilled collar and these frilled sleeves, with like a moon necklace around his collar. The coiffed, done back hair of Mr. Raymond Gunn, his half elven ears kind of poking out from underneath.
Forget he's like. Wait,
Not
isn't
even
he like
elf.
I thought he was human.
No, he's a half elf.
Oh, okay. I thought he was human all this time.
Not a
go on.
problem. He says, I don't really know why you're contacting me now of all times, but I guess if you're really that into danger and whatnot, you plan on sticking around me so desperately. I don't mean to use disrespectful language. Just tell me what you're here for.
I was worried. Last time I saw you, you were kidnapped by this group of, I don't know, pirates, and then the next thing I see, you're on the news stepping down from an election. I just want to see where we stand on our business arrangement.
He kind of like adjusts one of the sleeves on him and just kind of looking down at his hand and kind of shaking it off and popping a couple of knuckles. Goes, yes. Well, in case you haven't heard, there have been quite a few disturbances recently in some of my locales, like the Factorium. But, and he puts up a hand, it is nothing to be alarmed about. There will just be a temporary hiatus on most of my research endeavors until I get my bearings back straight and figure out my relationship with this city. After all, I am about to be, and he kind of like, adjusts his collar of shirt and like moves it around as if like, as he like mimics the emotion of like straightening a bow tie on him and goes like, after all, I will be running for mayor here soon enough.
Mayor?
I do have a hand in this election, yes. After all, I may be stepping down, but that does not mean I'm stepping out. If the city so wills it, and he clutches his fist, I will once again be in the top seat. And this time it will be on their terms, so we can have a fresh start. And then I will resume some of my old, some, not all, of my old research establishments. It might be a bit of a lost cause to fix that other half of Guns Industrial, but there is part of a building left, and a part of a building can be a whole building, if you believe hard enough.
So does these future engagements include the one that we were planning to work on?
I don't mean to break any hearts here, Frisk. However, I have lost my grasp on that chimera. And the most unfortunate part is, I'm not even sure if Rio has it anymore. I've been doing my best to keep tabs on him, but it's been hard. But ever since him and Tora split up, I haven't really been able to gauge what he's doing. He's just kind of existing right now. It must have been also something to do with those Dreamcatcher pirates. They have caused quite a stir, and apparently having made a few other people, not me absolutely, but a few other people, kind of step down and have some introspection.
Of course not you, of course. But even with the Chimera being gone, you still gave me this briefcase to look.
I did.
Is that not something we're going to pursue further?
I think we absolutely can. I just need to gather what few resources I have left in order to actually do that kind of research, because like I told you earlier, I am much more of a mechanist than I am a biologist.
I see. I just want to know your intent going forward.
My intent with the Chimera originally was to figure out the nature of its genetic makeup. With what I did figure out, I came to the conclusion that it is either an incredibly rare alien species that is not from this side of the galaxy, or that it is an entirely artificial bioengineered being. Either way, I think the ability to replicate it, possibly, if we have the means to do so, or at the very least refine and tame the creature, could work as a suitable replacement to all I have lost in terms of my security detail.
So is that the goal of our investigation?
Depends
our
on what
plans
your goal
new?
is. Are you just planning on doing nothing but helping me out, or do you have some kind of intention of your own here?
I'm
After all, you
always
did tell me you're something of a scientist yourself.
I'm always in the pursuit of more knowledge. Learning about this beast is enough of the goal that I seek.
I see. Well, in
But-
that case, I guess all has been laid out on the table.
Right. But that is your goal.
It is.
If we can recreate this beast, you're going to use it for your your security?
Based off of the genetic makeup of this creature, I have learned that it uses the DNA of creatures that are able to, what's the word? Imprint. That is to say, whether this is an alien creature or a bioengineered one, either way, it was designed with the intent of bonding, of forming connections to, whether it is people or creatures of similar repute. Such a kinship and brotherhood implies that it is meant to be loyal. And like many powerful, loyal animals, they are used as, well, I don't want to say weapons, but does guards work better? I like guard dogs because it kind of reminds me of a dog. Let's say guard dogs. That sounds more humane. Yes, I like that.
So in this pursuit, you're looking for a humane security dog?
Something along those lines. After all, I did try my best with robots, but the portal that they were coming from was broken. And as much as I wish I had the capacity to recreate them from what I have, unfortunately, even I cannot do that. In fact, I'm not even really sure anyone can anymore since my ties were severed with their producer.
And was this briefcase the only sample of the DNA you have?
It is everything I have on that creature, yes. I was not able to get too much, because the creature was never really in perfect health despite its regenerative capabilities. It was constantly under duress from its travel and from being around those Hagane twins. They had a similar idea of trying to gauge its potential by having it involved in underground fighting rings. That is where I found it, actually. Just kind of left behind there. After those hegemon troops dealt away with the Hagane twins and whoever else was in there, running them out.
I see.
City, please mute your mic, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
What's he even doing?
He's
Bro,
just like
all-
sneezing every 5 seconds.
No, what
Insane,
noise?
bro.
You're the loudest human being possible. I love
also,
you. You're so
Can't have
loud.
CD on any Twitch streams.
Also, canonically, Ozzy's phone is just fucking.
Right, I cannot lie. I have my Discord sound on right now, so as I'm talking, I'm just hearing the ding, ding, ding.
We're
It's
drunk
kind of
texting.
distracting.
Yeah, he's just ignoring it.
I'm seeing the little pop. To be fair,
That's
Ozzy's the
what's
type that leaves
happening.
his phone on mute.
Yeah,
Like, not
yeah,
leave his
yeah,
shit
yeah,
on.
And you're gonna come back to like 80 notifications, like, what the fuck has happened?
He definitely turned off his actual phone.
You know
when he
what?
was at the night market.
So really quick, Jordan, really quick, I'm just curious. If you at
Hi.
somebody, would it technically alert them, like bypass the override, like how you kind of things muted until you have an ad at you?
What do you mean override?
Like, so like most of my Discord is honestly muted unless someone adds me in some of them, and then it tells me that
I
I've
mean,
gotten
it's
a
all about
message.
your notification settings, because you could just straight up put your holocom on Do Not Disturb. But if it's like using a particular application, most of the applications have settings as well to where you can be like, only at me notifications, all notifications, or no notifications.
That's fair. What would your notifications be like? Could an at bypass it?
I guess that's a question for Ozzy. Would Ozzy be the
Yeah,
type of
Ozzy.
person to have their phone on Do Not Disturb or like only at me notifications?
His would be on Do Not Disturb, and then he would, in the late hours of the night, open up and just read the whole chat.
True.
He would still see, like, the notifications, or he would just see, like, that there's, like, messages being posted, and he might, like, if he's in his downtime, peruse them. Like,
Not active in the chat, but always aware of the
Yeah.
chat.
Basically me IRL. Always looking, never interacting. Watching. Gauging. Ha
Watching.
ha ha ha. Smiley face with the C heart.
Like this is. I love how this is like just canon. We're just like literally drunk texting in here.
Uh-huh.
Dragging der drunk ass. Look, we're so drunk we don't even know he's there with us.
Right? You just saw me borrow your phone and then you just missed me.
I like to
Well,
think that like Ozzy literally has probably like each of us, and he's just like dragging us, and we're cackling as we text.
Mr. Gunn is gonna look at you, Ozzy, and say,
Uh-huh.
"Well, either way, in that case, I do personally recommend you keep the briefcase, as it's probably of more use to you than it is to me until I figure out what exactly I can pull together to extract more data from just those DNA sources at the moment. I have contacts. Who am I kidding? I'll figure it out. Is that all you needed?"
Think so. Can I real quick? Can I roll to see if like he was being genuine when he was talking about like this being his only sample size?
Yeah, roll insight.
Okay. Do 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 do.
Hey, did anybody take the weapon charm die?
Oh,
Canonically, we at least
mad right
agreed
now.
would be better for Octavia, but I don't
Hard
think
to
anyone's
tell.
officially taken it.
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
What to do? What to do?
Word, because I would like it if not, but...
Ozzy on some real diabolical hours right now. Let's see. What should I do? How does he
He's
just looks
just
like
gonna
he came
start
in
full
casual wear?
sprinting.
Yeah, he's wearing some like casual clothes right now. He's got like slacks and like some loafers and just that like dark like little baggy like poet shirt with the frilled collar and whatnot. And he's got a necklace on. He has like a couple of things like strapped around his belt, but you know you can't really tell if they're like accessories or just like balled up and compartmentalized gadgets because you know he's a little trinkets guy.
A trinkets guy.
Trinkets.
Now that we've wrapped up all of our manners of business. So you're running for mayor, huh? You gonna how you planning on doing that? I'm pretty sure half the city is not thrilled.
You're asking a man with an incredible amount of money, resources, and connections to people in the higher ups of this current society how he is going to run for an electorate position.
I'm just gonna ask how you're planning to win the popular vote.
Well, the same way you win any vote, by getting your word out there. Not to mention that I am the most easily recognizable and reputable name in the entire Pulse district. I think that will speak for itself. But also, insider trading. And he kind of just like chuckles to himself.
As one does. Though I know a man as great as you most likely won't need it.
Of
Please.
course, of course. I just always prefer to take the safer measures.
Right.
You know, you can never go too overboard with things.
Of course not. So you're very confident you're gonna win?
I am quite so. I mean, I'm definitely not going to earn 100% of the votes. If anything, I'm more so just humorously curious as to who will win those small percentages. I guess it says something about the people out there that depends on who they vote for. But I know that at least a large pocket of this community who are filling my pockets will have my back.
It's nice to hear. With that big ol' brain and heart of yours, you gonna do anything different with the city when you know, are officially elected?
He kind of like sighs for a minute and like looks off in the distance being like a broom in the corner of the room. You know, I have had some time to think recently. And if I'm being completely honest, I think a bit of a change is needed. I think I was a little overzealous with some of my previous policies that I impromptu enacted over the past few days. I think, in some way, shape, or form, me enforcing the visas was part of a snowball effect that led to what is happening now. I think in my attempts to further bisect the inner and outer cities and to consolidate the wealth to a small part of the community. Now, I'm not saying I'm about to become socialist or anything, but I am saying that I made such an egregious attempt to consolidate the price differences and the resource differences between the inner and outer city by literally physically gatekeeping them. I think that was a bit much of me, if I'm being honest. And I don't really think things are so necessary going on out from here.
Rose said, "Oopsies, I might have been a fascist."
Yeah.
Real? Can I roll for insight on that?
Literally.
Yeah, you can roll for insight.
My rolls are atrocious today.
It's not the easiest to tell, but you can detect a slight twinge of you don't really detect him hiding anything right now, if that makes sense.
I see.
He sounds like he's being relatively upfront.
Give me 3 seconds. I spilled water everywhere.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I just don't stop running after that. I have you guys on my shoulders, and you're just spewing throw up behind me.
It's just two trails of rainbow throw up just going everywhere.
Going backward. I want you to know, if you have a chance, Jordan, you should just read the Unhinged.
I've been reading it a little bit.
All I know is that you guys are going out for food, I think.
Yeah, we vomited to make room for burgers by mistake. I told
The three of you are just
run
drunkenly
faster.
stumbling through the outskirts together.
Oh no, Ziggy is
They're not drunkenly stumbling. I have them on my shoulders, and I'm just fucking full sprinting while they throw up behind me.
Of course, Cassio's trying to catch us, but luckily they're a monk too, and can definitely do that.
Oh, Jordan, I texted you.
Oh, you texted me? Let me check the message.
On Snapchat.
Oh, okay, I got you. In that case, as the night goes on, sorry, Ziggy, what'd you say?
By the way, I'm starting to think you guys are real. Tell me about yourselves. Real people.
Just slow down. There's a burger shop.
No.
We passed the burger shop already.
And when you say we pass the burger shop, I just full stop. Just the inertia goes to 0.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And we go tumbling, I'm guessing?
No, I've got you guys locked in on me.
Oh,
You stop with me.
Back. My mouth's watering again. Oh, no.
Oh God. Why'd you stop with that, Ziggy?
Put you both down.
Yeah. Let's just take a breather. I think Cassio? I think I see Cassio around the corner. Cassio!
Cassio,
Hey, guys.
do you have burgers?
Not yet. What you want? I found this.
I want everything.
Cassio,
Yeah.
Cassio, can you buy me 6 burgers?
Huh?
Can you buy me 6 burgers?
How much?
Please,
is
and
burgers? I didn't even see the price yet.
my eyes are watering.
I'm getting fucking PTSD, City Shop. Me getting McDonald's at 3 a.m. with CD and him crying
I'm so
over
sorry.
That is so funny.
That was so funny.
Anyway, so you guys are currently on the hunt for burgers.
Yeah.
Burgers.
Midnight burgers.
Burgers.
Thankfully, there aren't too many off-realm chain areas here, except for a couple. One of which is the ever universally permeating WcDonald's at
Oh my
one
god.
of the places in the outskirts. It's a little run down and blatantly has what was once a drive-through area that just doesn't work anymore, so you have to go inside. But it's 24/7.
Is
And
their
there's
ice
just,
cream machine broken?
Their ice cream machine just is basically non-existent. It has never worked. It's an urban legend. But you go in and there's this like there is not a singular employee there except for this clearly underpaid like 17-year-old tiefling behind the cash register.
Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a guy and he has a vape in his shirt pocket.
I'm
And he's just
flirting
nigga.
with
eating
it.
it unapologetically on the shift.
I'm
I love it.
flirting with it.
Walk up and slam her hand down the counter like,
Najee,
we
how
need-
old is
we
Cassio?
need burgers.
like
We need
25.
burgers.
25 and you're flirting with a
17-year-old?
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 What?
Oh, I missed that. I'm
Hey,
sorry. I didn't realize. Sorry.
No!
What?
Cassio! I
It's
didn't
over
realize.
right
I'm
now.
sorry! Fucking caught in 4K, you freak!
Freaky
Finally.
ass lady.
I'm sorry.
Finally, a child.
He can get his
God.
phone out and he
Not
goes,
like that.
"Oh, you're
Not
gonna
like
meet that
that.
17-year-old boy."
Who are you here to meet?
All right.
Who'd you
Anyway,
come
the four of you walk into this McDonald's. It's literally just the golden arches but upside down, and you
Okay.
just see the tiefling there, and he just takes another hit of his vape and just kind of like just looks at you and waits for you to roll up.
Can I have 13 hamburgers?
Oh my god.
No.
Okay, real orders start now.
Can I have 13 hamburgers?
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, Cassio.
Yes, yes,
My
yes.
my sweet boy.
Yeah.
Wipes his mouth of the crusted rainbow throw up.
Oh boy.
Listen.
Crusted.
I don't have any money, and I got way too drunk to get any money out of anybody at the bar. I had plans, but Ziggy challenged me. I'm sorry. Listen.
I
I'll
had
owe
to
you.
challenge you.
I owe you all the dreams. All the dreams. I'll make sure they happen. Can you buy me a double cheeseburger with bacon, please?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me get 6 of those, please.
Mhm.
Cass, please.
Yeah.
Listen, I spent so much money on this eye. I
Yeah.
spent all the monies I had, but I'm so
Sorry.
hungry. Can you please buy me some burgers too?
Yeah, for sure.
I love you, Cass.
The
Thank
We
6
love
of these
you,
aren't just for
Cassie.
him. Yeah, no, you're good.
The tiefling
Uh,
takes another hit of his vape.
How
Can I
much
have-
mini
can I- can I-
burger?
Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Can I hit that?
Go
Can I hit
ahead.
that? Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Can I hit that?
No.
Please.
Hey,
Yes.
No.
is that the Galaxy Gas Vape 1 or 2?
What the fuck is galaxy gas?
And he pulls out his own vape, and it's just this
No,
square
this
vape.
thing is fucking Galaxy Gas!
No way, bro!
I found this one on a moon off to the east of here. I've been hitting this thing for days.
Sorry.
Oh, that's
can I
the
get,
moon menthol cart. Okay.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Can I get 4 meals and 8 extra burgers, please? So each of us should get 3.
Okay.
Nice.
3 burgers is basically nothing.
Oh my god.
14 ciphers.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Cassio, I owe you the world. I'll make sure I do everything for you.
Thank
Oh,
you
you're
for
so
saving us.
precious.
Of
You
course.
have done more than anyone has
go
ever
take
done
a
in my
seat.
entire life.
Take
I
a
feel
seat and
like-
wait for the burgers.
I feel like Vincent and Aces both hug Cass on either side, like, thank you.
We're loving on him. We love you. Thank you
We
so
love you, Cass.
much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I feel like we drunkenly stumble to the chairs probably afterwards, like holding
These
each
guys
other
committed
up.
domestic terrorism
here.
24 hours ago, by the way.
It wasn't domestic terrorism.
have a little
it was rightly
fun.
bombing.
True. But
They
with
just
that,
smoking a cigarette indoors.
a shockingly short 5 minutes later, he kind of just takes this like one in each arm, these 2 big ass to-go bags, and just kind of like sets them in front of you with 4 empty cups and goes, the drink machine's over there. It kind of works. Everything in it has a bit of a vanilla taste because I think a pipe's broken, but I don't know how to fix that shit.
Ooh, vanilla.
Vanilla. Wait. Question. Do you got jalapeno juice back there?
Oh. Ooh.
I mean, yeah, I think we can. I think I have some.
Oh, I'm begging you, please. I need some jalapenos and juices, please.
What are you cooking up, Firebird?
Do you have the stick and storty sauce?
The what?
The stick and storky sauce. All right, man.
That was a fabled sauce. They don't make it anymore.
The
That
sexual
was limited edition. It was limited edition, see?
The
They ain't got
tiefling
it.
kind of like goes back to the just into the kitchen, and you hear him like open up a fridge and just kind of like rumble a couple of things. You hear like some glass break as he like moves something to the side, and then he just comes out with
Wait,
what looks to be
is there
this
anybody
jar of
else?
like what?
While he's away, is there anybody else like who's in the kitchen?
There is
Like,
not a
like-
soul here. He is
Let's
the only guy in
go.
this entire establishment. They have
Bro.
one guy on the job at like 12:30 in the morning.
Okay. If I leaped, dashed behind the counter, could I? How many
Swear to
burgers
God.
could I make? How many burgers could I make?
Like make a whole burger.
Like,
I mean, while
like,
he's
Steve,
looking at the fridge,
like,
you can
listen,
go ahead
I
and
used
like
to work at McDonald's.
back
I used to work at
and
McDonald's, right?
attempt to start
You can-
making one.
This poor kid.
Listen, I could if you gave me like 30 seconds, I could make 3 burgers at McDonald's.
30 seconds is
This
wild,
is
by the way.
assuming you have 30 seconds, because he just went back and opened the fridge. But you can go ahead. You can get started.
The fridge is back there. The fridge has got to be back there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This isn't a huge place. Like I'm not saying you can't. Just go ahead and get started. You hop
Okay.
over the counter and you start making a burger.
Yeah.
Because the things are just kind of laid out. Like there's just a bun
Yes.
sitting off to the side that's already ready
Yes,
for
I
you.
should have started making a
And
burger.
it's very clearly like stale. You watch the
Ziggy,
guy kind
no!
of like
Need making a burger. Like I'm
Ziggy
dashing. I'm using the key
closes
points.
the
I'm
fridge
using key
door.
points, bro.
and
Ziggy!
he turns around. In one hand he has like this tiny little sauce cup, and in the other he has a little like mason jar full of 2 pickled jalapenos and like just drowning in some juice like that fills up a third of the jar, and he just turns around and looks at you. You're not here
I'm
to kill
making-
me, right?
No, I'm just gonna make a few burgers.
I just gave you like fucking 14, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a couple more. I'm
Are
very.
you gonna pay for those?
We
Ziggy,
can work
come on,
something
man.
out.
Not cool, dude.
All right, I'm
No.
sorry I have to do this. And he's gonna put down the mason jar full of pickles, and he's just gonna like reach on the wall and grab a taser.
Oh, shit!
Yeah,
Alright,
tase
you know how it
him.
goes.
Tase him. Tase
Make
him.
a
Taser.
Constitution saving throw.
Tase him.
No, we gotta
I
be
can make
careful.
it. I thought I could make it. I could make a burger and then fucking dip behind him.
We gotta,
You were
we gotta
like
be
in
careful,
the middle
man.
of it when he came back.
Damn. I was gonna try. I was gonna thinking I would leave the moment the moment I saw him dip around the corner and disappear.
Sorry, bruh.
I mean, you did initiate a conversation in RP, so I assumed you were kind of just staying there.
Ah,
Sorry, bruh.
3.
The rest of you who are enjoying, well, quote unquote enjoying. Actually, you're fucking drunk. You're like clearly microwaved Big Macs in the front. You see the tiefling employee just kind of like put down a mason jar with a couple of jalapenos in it and a sauce packet, and just like grab something off the wall, and you see Ziggy just go like, and then just fall over for 5 seconds.
I like to think that Ace just goes,
There's
"Yeah,
foam
yeah,
coming out of my mouth.
you deserve
Mhm.
that shit."
For mechanical purposes, you are stunned for 1 round, but then after that, you're fine. And he just kind of like watches you start to get up and goes, "Man, let's go back to the front."
Can I have a burger, please? And I'm gonna
You
just hobble
have-
to the front.
4 over there, man. Come on.
Ziggy, come on, man. Come eat the burger. It's getting cold, man. They're not good cold.
I'm going to go over and I'm going to scarf those burgers down so fast my jaw kind of unhinges.
Ew.
They are the best, worst fast food sandwiches you've had in your life.
Oh, Ace is like, wait, do we get the jalapeno sauce? Does the jalapeno
Oh
sauce?
yeah,
work?
he comes out and he has like a couple of like sauce packets. He had a hard time figuring out what you meant, so he has 2 things. He has like these 2 sauce packets that he kind of slides, and then he just straight up has like a mason jar with a couple of pickled jalapenos in it and some juice, and he just puts it on the table as well.
She's just gonna take the jalapeno jar and like not really pay attention to the sauces. Thank you so much. Can I have all of this?
Sure, man. It's like that's practically nothing left. I
Oh,
don't.
I just
Fun
wanted.
fact.
I just wanted the juice.
Fun
She's
fact.
gonna-
Do you know that real birds can't taste spicy?
No, don't do that. Oh
Shut
no.
the fuck up.
Oh
Shut the
no.
It's
fuck
like
up.
how cats can't taste sugar. They give it up so they can taste
Yeah.
the meat more.
Shut the fuck up. Listen.
They give it up like a warlock pact. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Avia Raw can taste spicy. It's their
Yeah,
main palate. I promise.
Yeah. So
No.
she's gonna return back over. She's gonna look at Vinny and be like, "You want to try something me and my sister used to make all the time when we were kids?"
Oh. Ooh, a memory something. Yeah, give it.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume what is the equivalent of Sprite in this world?
Of what?
Of Sprite?
So it's funny you say that because you're at a
It's
McDonald's.
It's
Oh my
Sprite.
god.
So the drink machine that he mentioned earlier, that there's a couple of pipes broken. McDonald's actually has a special concoction of a particularly carbonated lemon lime variety. They say that it's based on like a general lemon lime soda that's kind of out there called Stonk Atomic Punch, but you know, potato. But the McDonald's version is apparently they continued using what was a discontinued variant of Stonk, and according to the legends, it tastes like TV static. It tastes like
Oh.
Super Saiyan 2 with ice.
Yes.
It makes your nose
Whoa.
tingle.
Aestus is giddy and she grabs Vinny's cup and her cup and like walks over to the fountain machine and fills them up about 3/4 full of the
Stonk.
stonk, the atomic stonk, and like scurries back over the table, slams them both down, and like pours 1/4 of jalapeno juice in each one, and like kind of swirls it around, and then like
This
slides it over to Vinny. We used to drink the shit out of this. Our parents didn't really want us drinking stonk because, you know, it's bad for you, blah, blah, blah. But it's so good when it's with jalapeno and spicy stuff. We get something a lot spicy back home, but bottoms up. And she's going to take a giant gulp and just immediately be pleased. Her feather's going to ruffle up.
I never had any siblings to share things with, and he's just gonna dunk it back.
Trauma dumping! You're gonna dunk it back, and both of you feel as with a pleasant washing over of lemon, lime, jalapeno juice, and a slight vanilla undertone. Both of your every atom of drunkenness and possible future hungoverness that you would have ever felt is immediately washed away, and your sinuses like begin to stingingly like clear up and like, you know, get, you know, any cloggage removed just by this concoction of like, one, your noses begin to tingle, and two, the jalapeno juice kicks in immediately because you're drinking an acidic ass soda with it. And so both of you just like, you feel like you just downed ghost pepper sauce.
I like to
You are
point out
both
Aestus is so
sober
happy.
again immediately.
Oh shit! I forgot that shit. It's different. Holy fuck!
Yeah, he just lets out a very crisp "Woo!" and then puts both his arms around Cassio and Aestus and like pulls them in close, and he just says, "This is the best night ever."
Aestus just returns a hug. And is like, I really do love you all. Y'all just y'all are good people.
No,
This is
you're
awesome.
good people.
Oh,
We
are
are good
breathtaking.
people. Also, is Ziggy still foaming at the mouth? And she's gonna kind of peek over the shoulders of Cassio and Vinny and like look over.
He is not foaming at the mouth. He is just like, he's inhaled those burgers and is very clearly just like fighting off hunger.
he slide. Vincent will slide 3 of his. How many did everyone get, Cassio? Like
3
in total, 3 each. He
Yeah.
only needed 1.
Yeah.
And so he will slide the other 2 over to.
I'm gonna
Ziggy's just
inhale
that
those
clip of the
burgers.
kid fucking Eyes closed, tears rolling down his cheeks, eating the McDouble.
I ate also
And-
2 of her burgers too, and like she only needed 1.
God, I'm so glad I
You're
live in a
real.
college town so I can perfectly simulate the drunk experience in a TTRPG.
I love that. I
You're-
literally had the drunk experience in a TTRPG.
It's
You're
so
all
silly and so accurate.
you're all very real.
We
No,
are
you're
real.
real. You're the
We're
realest.
all
Ziggy.
You're the
real.
you're the realest one here.
Ziggy,
Yeah.
you're the only one that's ever been real.
It's your turn.
Wait,
Kill him.
Ziggy, roll on the short-term madness table.
Oh no, not the madness table. Oh, excuse me.
Cassio just being cute and funky and then accidentally triggers the madman.
You're the only one that was ever real, said to Ziggy in this current moment.
That's actually crazy.
That's fucking insane.
All right,
Holy
so
jump to the
Ziggy, roll a
present.
D100 and a D10.
Oh no, you're serious. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he's running
so
across the
serious.
crazy table. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
Best night ever turns into the biggest nightmare of all time.
I texted ZD a few days ago being like, I'm introducing a mechanic.
Yeah.
84?
Oh my god.
Ziggy, you are stunned for 4 minutes after Cassio says that to you.
Holy shit.
Oh,
You
God.
watch as
You
say that
you
to me?
hear Cassio say you are the only one that's real, and you immediately retract into your own mind and are caught in a temporal loop of, am I the only one that's real? Are you actually real? I thought you were real for a moment, and then you told me that you weren't.
Oh my
You see
Oh
god.
my
I
god.
lock
The
up,
horrors.
I don't move, and I'm just mouthing the words, I'm the only one that's real, I'm the only one that's real, just like eyes forward, unblinking, locked in.
Oh my god.
Or you said 4 minutes?
You are stunned
4 minutes.
for 4 minutes.
I need to stop moving. You
Can I
guys just see
pet
me
his
stop
head?
moving.
I see him retreating within himself.
He goes nonverbal.
The lights go out in his eyes.
You is nonverbal.
Well.
Do we do something for him, or do we just eat our burgers and wait for him to snap out of it?
I'm gonna finish my burger.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
serious.
finish my burger.
I'm gonna
Let's
sit
go make
with
this a
him.
good moment. Yeah.
We all
guys-
sit down and finish our burgers while
You finish your burgers, and around the time that you do finish your burgers, Ziggy, you finally snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
There goes gravity.
There goes gravity.
That was the most peaceful 4 minutes of having Ziggy in your
I
presence
just-
you'll ever have.
Breathe in and out.
Hey, bud, welcome back.
How was that? You good there, buddy?
Tell me about yourselves.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Right
kind of an
into
interesting question. What do you want to know about any of us?
Everything.
Oh, I don't know if I can give you everything. Here,
As much as you're comfortable with.
why don't you try this drink that me and my sister used to
We
drink?
all
when
have
we were
secrets.
kids? I'm gonna slide
Oh.
over my second jalapeno juice mixer. There's like maybe a fourth left to for him to try.
Take it,
Ziggy,
snip it, throw it back.
the smell hits you pretty hard with this this seemingly interesting mix of like a harsh spice and a pleasant like fruit and vanilla scent, and then those scents kind of directly translated into the flavor. You, just like the others, immediately it feels like the neurons in your brain are realigned with themselves into a correct formation as this just mixture of capsaicin, acid, and TV static just goes down your gullet, and you just kind of feel yourself lock back in.
As I lock in, you see the tentacles in my brain fucking poke
Ew.
out a little bit. They
Ew.
are activated.
You just
Oh.
factory reset
And I-
yourself.
Like breathe in through my nose and fucking like open my eyes and blink. As much as you're comfortable with. You and your sister? You have a sister?
I do, yeah.
What's her name?
Oh, Wait, why are you asking?
Because I want to know more about you.
Oh, well, her name's Kalor. She's the coolest big sister anybody could ever have. She actually taught me how to use a sword. She's pretty badass. Although she's kind of mad at me, I think. And her
Why?
face kind of
Oh.
darkens a little bit.
Well, what the hell did you do?
Who
Oh,
could be mad at you?
may or may not. And she kind of like is like fiddling with like a wrapper on the table. I may or may not have gotten her ship taken. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it's something that can be replaced, right?
Oh, well, the problem is we don't really know where it's at.
Mm.
You're
Yeah.
looking for a ship.
I'm
What's it
looking
look like? What's it look like?
I don't know. It's really I have a picture back on my ship of it if you would like. It's big red and it's really pretty.
You know, I'm a bit of a pilot. No, not for ships.
What are you a pilot of then? Actually, no, don't
Oh.
answer that. I don't want to know. Never mind.
I give an evil smile.
Nope. Ziggy, keep it to yourself. Someone else take the stage. I'm asking the wrong questions apparently.
Okay.
Although I will take this brief moment to transition the scene once more. Ozzy, was there anything left you wanted to say to Mr. Gunn?
Oh yeah. Now that we talked about him being mayor, I rolled and he seemed at least genuine.
Yeah.
Damn, I had the words. Where did they go? Recalling. You know, that's pretty introspective of you.
Yes,
Wanting
yes,
to-
I am capable of deep thought and not just science and numbers and mechanics.
You should, as like he gathers up his things like the briefcase and like
Mhm.
starts heading towards the exit, and he says, "You should keep that thought in mind moving forward. How to be
Well
better."
then, Mr. Frisk, I will take the advice. And I'll kind of like accompany you up the stairs and like back out onto the cold, dark street of the night. And as the howling winds kind of like blow between you guys, he'll walk off in one direction and you in the other before he turns
Before-
around.
Oh, okay, gone.
No, you first. You both turned around at the same time.
Right. You know, that thought of being better and doing better, it's what kept you alive, you know?
He kind of cocks an eyebrow and goes, Perhaps. I guess I did learn a lesson of sorts. I actually did have one final question for you, though. After being grilled so much tonight, I figured I was owed at least one.
Fair.
How did you contact me?
Fuck.
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
Ozzy's
Oh,
gonna give
God.
you a little smirk and say, oh, how should I say this to be as most badass as possible?
It's okay. One-liners are an art.
They really are.
Are you gonna hit? I want to know what you're gonna hit him with. There's so many ways this could go.
They really are. Okay. Let me click.
Lock in.
Locking in. Okay. He smirks and smiles, and he pulls out his phone and says, "Something I stole from a pirate that you know." And then he walks off.
He'll walk off as well.
Okay.
Could have went bad. Phew.
So,
How the
where would
fuck
you
did
like to
get
head
my
to
number?
next?
I think I'm going to reactivate my phone and pull up Vinny's
You get a billion
location.
notifications.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's when he like replies in chat like stop blowing up the group chat. And then he's gonna ping he's gonna follow Vinny's location and like
Yeah, you head to McDonald's with them.
I like walk into McDonald's.
It's
And I
around the time that
smell-
like you guys finish your burgers and Ziggy kind of snaps out of reality, and you guys like initially begin that "tell me about yourselves" conversation. That you see Ozzy kind of walk through the door, and the 17-year-old underpaid tiefling takes another hit of his bait.
Ozzy.
Ozzy!
We got burgers.
I see like the mess of like sauce, drink, and like burger like condiments just spewed about on like whatever random corner booth they've like sat at. And like I kind of like just kind of find a place
None
that's
from
like
Cassio.
not
He's
splattered.
Yeah.
Fine, minus Cassie's corner of the booth.
Lame boy.
And then- yeah, I think I'm gonna slide in next to you know what? How's the seating arrangements? What's who's everyone sitting by?
Apparently, I'm
Uh,
in between Aestus and Vincent.
I've got like a chair pulled up, sitting
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
that
say, I imagine
hoe
you guys are at one of those
backwards.
like those tall tables in the middle of those fast food restaurants.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Like one of those. You guys are just kind
Actually, I'm
of
gonna be
huddled around
sitting in the corner, like on top of the booth, in the middle.
Right.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Big
But
ass feet.
then I'm gonna slide in next to Vinny, and I'm going to
besties.
hey.
Cast Meteor Swarm.
Oh god. Oh god.
It just all goes
Forward
white.
kill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
Our
gonna. Your arcane focus is your sword, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask for that.
Go ahead. Yeah. So you just straight up say, Vincent, let me see your sword.
Yeah.
Oh, still, like he's sobering up. He's getting into a better headspace. He'll bring out his military one, which because he doesn't know what you're actually asking for, he's got two. He'll just pull off his spare military one and put it off to the side. There you go.
What did
You
you just
clearly
click off?
you clearly do not see the same glowing insignia that's on the other one though.
Mm. Is that a rune on your other one?
Oh, yeah. And you'll see when he places it down, the first one just has the shape of the meridian moon and a crown, or whatever. We'll put it in later after Forrest can decide what Meridian's flag or insignia looks like. But that is there, and then on the special one he puts down, it has the iconic silver cape and sword insignia, which is a cross slash of a blade and a very free flowing looking cape, which does glow a soft purple.
I see. But is it like a magical rune?
It's more of my own personal magical imprint, but magical nonetheless.
I see. I like look around and see how wasted everyone is, just to
It's
see how.
funny you say that because
Not
with each
wasted.
of them having like a pretty much completely finished cup of something that smells like vanilla, lemon, lime, and jalapeno, they for all of them seem shockingly sober right
Oh
now,
my god.
as if something like sucked the drunkenness out of them.
Yeah.
God, yes.
We're all. I kind of lean in with like, tell me about yourselves.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just see the one that you use more often? I want to repay you for helping me during the fight.
Really? You don't have to do that. I plan on doing that as long as you're at my side, but I am no fool. A gift is a gift, a trade is a trade, and he slides his sword and silver soul and cape blade at you.
I'll return it in the morning. I should be done by then.
All right, well, perfect. Hey, Ozzy, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Ziggy has proposed we start talking about ourselves. Now, I know what you're going to say, and you don't even have to go. But I do hope that you listen. and maybe our friendship and our bond together will inspire you to share, even just a crumb.
The
Even
four of them
just
like run to
small.
the exits to block them off and keep Ozzy in here.
All right, Ozzy, get to talking.
Yes.
All right, meteor swarm.
Plus, Ozzy is very, very important.
Yeah. I'm gonna eye him, cause like, of course, Vincent thinks that. He thinks that about everyone. But how he says it, can he get an insight of like, does he mean something by that, or is this one of those Ziggy sayings where Ziggy's just talking?
Or any yeah, he means something by that.
Okay, he just wants to clock it. It's retained. Well, what you missed so far, Ozzy, is that Aestus has a sister, and taught her how to sword fight, and she owes her something or lost something, right?
Lost her ship.
Well, yeah. We don't have to bring up that part. You know, we can just leave that part out.
That part's out, redacted from the files.
Thank you, good sir. I appreciate it.
Cassio,
Huh?
your turn.
Cass.
It's your turn,
Um,
sugar husband.
Yeah,
My,
join the
sugar
Yeah.
circle jerk
How did you
justice
learn
and
violence?
Well, my father would come home kind of silly and make us all fight him.
Oh.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
No,
Is
it
that
wasn't
awesome?
awesome.
Okay, I was just about to ask. Fuck. Okay, all right. That blows. How many siblings do you have?
Like 13.
Oh my god.
All blood related?
You know, I don't think I ever asked.
Oh
I mean, we
wow.
grew up together.
Is that your biological father?
That I know of?
Are they all
He's-
boy genasi like you?
No.
Oh, very
okay.
interesting concept going on over there.
And he starts to like dissociate a little bit.
I think we should maybe not ask any more questions to Cass.
Well, maybe no
Uh,
family questions, I guess.
Hey Cass, what's your favorite color? Why don't we start
Ooh.
simple?
You know, it's the color that shares the feeling of TV static when you
Oh,
touch it in
wow.
the box.
Like my blood?
Oh,
Huh?
your blood's that color?
Yeah.
Oh, don't show us. We don't need to see Ziggy. I can
You've
already hear
seen
the
it
talk.
before.
Wait.
Cool.
Have we seen it before? Like, have we
Yeah,
seen
we-
this?
Whenever the tentacles come out of my head, I start bleeding TV static.
He does do that.
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh
that's
shit!
horrifying.
So if that
That's my favorite
recontextualizes your
color.
favorite color for you, Cassio, it's up to
Yeah,
you.
your favorite color
It
is
does.
my
That's
blood.
my favorite color.
This changes nothing, he said.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
That's his favorite color.
That is
The
interesting.
zinging genuinely like this is so cool.
That's so cool.
Ziggy,
Yeah,
where are you from?
I'm from the Feywilds.
Whoa! Like
What?
the planar Feywilds?
Yeah.
You've plane shifted before? How the hell did you get here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm well, people can do a lot, but they can do a lot if you know who to ask and what kind of favors to do. You can get anywhere.
Very interesting.
That's what I'm gonna do with the eye.
Is
A
the
hag
name
will do
thing
a lot
true?
with an eye. Is the name? What's the name thing?
You know, Faye ask for your name and they hold it against you for forever.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
They're games. They're games. Oh, you think I'm crazy?
Well, I mean,
Faye games are crazy.
Well, I think it's an honor to finally have met my first from the Fae individual. He's gonna slap him on the back. It's good to have met you, Ziggy.
Are you from Numeron?
No. Oh God, no. I've never been. I don't even know anyone that has.
It comes up a lot. Where are you from?
Where am I
Who
from?
are you?
Oh, I'm proudly from Meridian. Absolutely.
Meridian. And
Yes.
are you important on Meridian? Are you royalty? Are you the son of a mechanic or of another pirate?
Believe it or not, and there's no shame to this, I am not important at all. But my father's a politician of sorts. Used to be in military. It's kind of what got me and my siblings into it. But honestly, nothing crazy. Nothing of true importance.
You fought for the hegemon.
Believe it or not, the Meridian have a pretty strong defense and agreements with Hegemon to the extent of you don't poke here, we don't poke there, and we allow you to do what you're doing.
So you weren't a hegemon soldier?
No, not at all. We're very neutral, very independent, and definitely not associated to Hegemon.
You carry yourself like a veteran.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You said you carry yourself like a veteran.
Yeah, I got these dog tags I got when I was instated. I got this one for when I got promoted to Master Sergeant.
Whoa.
And because of my father's reputation, I was able to retire and, kind of try to find my own path. And finding my own path has led me here. Well, following niece's path. But yeah, it's a path.
And niece is your cousin? You grew up together?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. She's my younger cousin. Born by marriage, or related by marriage.
Oh,
So you're
you
not.
were blood related.
So it's kind of like
They
you had a
are.
cousin.
Once you marry, you join Bloods.
I guess I never really thought about that. I mean, I treat her like she's blood. Whether it's true or not, that is my family. So, yeah,
What a
you're
marriage
right.
ceremony is.
I guess I never really thought about it like that. And
I mean,
silly on me.
y'all don't really look too much alike, but I kind of assumed y'all were siblings just in general, how y'all act with each other. She's very bossy of you, but in a good way. She knows what she's doing. Don't tell her I said that. Don't tell her I said that.
She
No,
carries
hey,
herself
hey,
like
hey,
a
hey.
Some kind
queen.
of way.
And Vincent smiles, and he looks around the room, and he looks at them, and says, "Yeah, like a queen."
Well, don't go around saying that. She's gonna get it over for
Queens
you,
are-
though. She's already
Queens are
insufferable.
very cruel and unpredictable.
You all do understand I plan on making her the pirate queen, right?
That's fine,
Why?
but don't let it get to her head.
Oh, that's too late. There's no stopping that woman.
No. Well, as long as she doesn't try to touch my ship.
So
I
long
don't
as
care.
I get to kill so as I get to kill Dr. Keter on the way,
Who? Oh, right,
I'll
the
make
guy
you
you were talking about.
whenever you want.
So, can I ask, and again, I don't want to ruin the vibes, and I know we're all just being really raw and real with each other, but to my understanding, this Keter guy wronged you in some way. But, like, how? Did he steal something from you?
He stole everything from me. I've lived a few lives, and in one of those lives, I was a pilot, and I was testing things, and I went fast. I love going fast, and I started to see things. I started to see everything, and now I see everything all the time, and it's because of him, his reckless. He's throwing the universe out of balance. He's
Oh.
probably the most evil man I've alive. My blood screams everything. My immorality is painted by hating him and everything he's done. I'm going to tear his throat out, and I don't know. I'm going to kill Daniel. I'm going to kill Doctor Peter. He's going to die. As long as I haven't, the rest of it, doesn't really matter. Just keep me away from the wrong people, and don't let the people that are trying to kill me kill me.
How long
Because I
ago
know
did
you.
this happen?
Not too long ago. Time gets past me, you know. I don't know how many days I've even been here, because I don't really remember exactly when. I don't remember when, but not that long ago.
Damn. Well, listen, man. We plan on traveling throughout the entire solar system, spreading the name, getting renown, and if that man ever crosses us or we get any kind of idea of where he is, I'll make sure I'm at your side when you get your vengeance, or the answers you're looking for. I mean that.
The tiefling takes another hit of his vape.
He's listening to all of this so casually too.
I love this kid.
Good. That's great. Then I'll do anything for you. I am a tool of destruction. Point me at something, and it will fall.
Every tool has its purpose, but as long as you have peace doing it, I'm okay with that.
I have peace doing nothing. I've never known peace, not for a long time.
Well, and he'll raise up his half or quarter filled, fuzzy little stonk drink and say, I am declaring now that we will help Ziggy succeed at this vengeance towards Keta, so that we can find a dream, something other than focused on vengeance, to bring this man happiness. Who's with me?
Enter as many tournaments as possible.
Yes, and more tournaments.
Oh, yes.
Come on, pirates, put your drinks up. You're all with us, right?
Oh, Ace just like lifts up. What? At some point, she's refilled her like donk drink with like more jalapeno juice and stonk.
Same.
And she'll lift it up and be like, "To fucking people up together."
Aye.
Aye. Gotta kick it back. Ozzy! You're very important. Who are you?
As you like turn to look, Ozzy has like a very uncomfortable look on his face. Very uncomfortable with the story you were telling.
Good. Good. It's meant to be uncomfortable. Life is uncomfortable.
Well, you know, my name is Osborne. I am Ghostwise.
Osborne.
My last name is Fogbottle.
Oh.
I came here, 6 months ago. He looks wildly more uncomfortable now.
As everything gets quiet.
He is unblinking, just staring.
Vincent's the happiest he's ever been. Go.
Cheers. And he raises your drink and like takes a sip. Vincent.
Do you have any brothers? How did you learn magic?
No.
How do you build
I have
things?
2 sisters though. That's about it.
Two sisters.
Two sisters?
Yosha!
Older
Oh my
or younger?
gosh.
Older or younger?
Younger.
Whoa.
Ooh. Who?
Do they
How did
like
you
to
learn magic?
game?
How did you learn? Are they magicians like you? Do they build things?
No comment. He takes a sip.
I pat Ozzy on the back and just whisper, "That was really brave of you. Thank you, friend."
He like he
Ozzy,
doesn't
did you
even
know?
taste the drink. He's just drinking it.
Ozzy,
Please,
did you
anything
know-
else but me talking.
Ozzy, did you know that sometimes I hear whispers that I need to text you?
Me?
Yes, the universe is screaming it.
Well, maybe you should listen.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god.
I will.
This rocks.
It's the fucking Shrek meme, looking down and then looking up. Maybe you should listen. Oh no.
Wait, is that a Shrek reference?
No,
Yeah.
hold on.
Gotta
hold
be,
on.
girl.
I sent it.
How did you
You already did it? Damn,
God.
you're good.
Nice.
Yeah.
If anyone has
So
a
quick.
Shrek gif on command, it's Najee.
Let's go.
I hate
Classic.
that. I love it, but hate it. That's beautiful.
Well, maybe you should.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that was a good one-liner. Good one-liner.
Oh,
Ozzy has
God.
two sisters. Do, 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 do.
Just aggressively writing down that singular nugget of information.
Right.
Never letting it go.
You can hear my brain writhing as it's memorizing that info.
I like to think you sound like one of those old ass computers, like, you know, whirring and shit. Yeah.
It's a little sloshy, actually.
Oh, God. Like a waterbed version.
Does anyone else have any secrets about themselves we want to share before we get going? And he looks at his watch. What time would it be right now?
You guys are fucking tired. Like after going through drunkenness and sobriety and eating like 4 burgers each, you realize it's like 1:30 in the morning, and you guys are fucking
Ozzy!
exhausted.
Why are you wanted? Why are you wanted?
Haunted?
Wanted! Wanted, like me. Federally.
Oh.
Who are you
Everyone
talking
turned.
to?
Everyone turns to Ozzy.
Ozzy, you're the one with the other federal fucking case on you. I
Most
just asked
wanted.
you, why do you have a fucking federal case?
This
Ex-Nilos
is,
most
again,
wanted.
no comment.
If you tell me, I'll tell you why I do.
You go first, Ziggy.
You see, I was piloting government secrets. I wasn't piloting ships. I was piloting weapons
Again,
of
I don't
war.
think I want to know.
I was going really, really fast. I was going at light speeds.
Oh, God.
And I saw into the veil, and I saw the glorious everything that is around us, and that beautiful whispering that I'm carrying with me. Oh, that's a government secret people are begging for.
Holy shit.
I don't have a brain. I have something worth so much more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I agree. You ain't got a brain, probably, but
No, I don't. My brain phased out of existence.
bitch, what?
So, was there like an accident
don't-
with you going light speed, or going light speed triggered something else, and then this happened to you?
I
Or
don't
was it
know.
already there? Maybe waiting.
Oh, fuck, dude.
No, I don't have a brain. I have him, and I'm going to use
Oh no.
again the visage of the everlasting horrors, and you're going to watch as this fungus, sort of tentacly fungus, comes up with eyes and shit popping out of my
Oh.
mouth.
Oh no.
It's amazing.
Him.
Wow.
The tiefling
Alright,
employee
excuse
just
me.
clocks out and goes home.
He's like, nah, bruh.
This is not in my job description.
Yeah. I'm not dealing with celestial nightmares. Fuck that. I'm out. Does it hurt when that comes out? And he kind of pokes at the little tentacles.
I don't feel pain.
Oh, ever?
No, never. That was trained out of me.
Can I test that?
Yeah.
Can I get a
Benny.
piggyback ride?
Come on. I won't hurt him, right? Especially if it's true.
And I'm going to put my hand down, and I'm going to put a knife down. Stab it.
No.
Oh,
That was
no,
not
no,
what I
no.
had in mind. Hold on, brother. Hold on. I was just gonna do a light little punch to a nerve and see if that helps. I don't want to actually maim you. Not that I couldn't heal that. I just wanted to really see, and I've been taught a few things
I can
about
take damage, I just can't feel pain.
All right,
It's part of
Jordan.
standard training if you're
All
going to
right,
be
Jordan.
a good gladiator.
I'm gonna go up to one of
Okay.
his those sensitive bits, around the ear and your jawline, and I'm just gonna pull back 3 fingers, and it's really meant to it's kind of like the Spock disarming thing where you grab them by the hand and they're completely disabled. Okay, but instead of disabling, it's supposed to cause an immense amount of pain, which is supposed to disable you. And I just want to see if I could hit that and try to see if this is real. Because no matter who you are, as long as you have living flesh and
In that case, I'll say make me an
nerves.
unarmed strike,
Okay.
and you can use dexterity for this.
Oh,
Since you're,
good.
instead of like punching him, you're like looking for a pressure point actively.
Oh, good. D20 plus 3. A 20. Unnatural 20.
Okay, I'll say you like find it, especially with your combat training, pretty simply and pretty quickly. Ziggy, Vinny immediately kind of like begins applying pressure to like a point on your body that,
And
go ahead.
I'm sort of throwing the pain away. Like that happens and it's clearly affected me. Like, if it's meant to disable somebody, it would disable me. But I'm just like the pain is not there. My mind is stronger than the pain. Tall, high wisdom type beat. Monk shit.
Holy shit.
Tight
Damn,
monk shit.
dude. Yeah, that puts men 4 times your size on their knees. Whoa. Okay. Wow, guys, he doesn't feel pain. He meant that shit. Whoa.
I
Yeah, it's
mean,
kind of crazy to see because you're absolutely sure that what you just did, Vinny, like that worked.
Uh-huh.
Like you
Yeah.
didn't miss the spot.
No, like I was paralyzed. I just didn't like the pain. Clearly, like the way somebody would react to pain, I just didn't.
Damn. Holy shit. Well, you're gonna have to teach me that one, as long as I don't lose any of myself trying to do it.
Oh, all it'll take is. Well, I started when I was a baby.
wait, what?
Maybe 2 years of training.
What the fuck kind of parents did you have, Ziggy?
Parents. I had a mother.
Okay, what kind of mama did you have there, bud?
Oh, the kind that trained you from birth to enter gladiatorial arenas and fight for her glorious name.
What's her name?
Okay, what's her name?
Yeah, who's your mom?
I could never say those words. She's, saying things names. Saying things names can alert them to where you are at times.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the truth. It's the true thing. It's a true thing. Don't evoke names if you don't
Okay,
need
yeah.
to.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. You're
Fair enough.
fine. It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
This is
Oh,
such a fun
shit.
bonding experience.
Yeah. Speaking of guys, I'm gonna call it quits. I'm ready to go sleep. Unk status is turning on right now.
Unk status kicking in at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I can't
I
hang with
need
the young
half the
kids
sleep
anymore.
you guys do, so.
Ooh, you get to
Wait,
Oh,
how
yeah.
old is Aestus and Ziggy?
Aces is.
I'm about 50.
hold on.
I'm in my 50s. I'm a young adult monk.
And you're
yeah,
what?
and he's a young
Oh,
adult.
I'm in my.
Okay.
I'm a young adult elf.
What's that like retrospectively in like human years?
In human
He's
years,
probably
he's like in college.
Oh,
Yeah.
young.
So really quick, how long did the Via Raw live for? Is it like a normal human lifespan, or is it longer? Because they're kind of, if how they're built is a little bit different.
Yeah, they're built a little different. Let me double check. Actually, I forgot the exact number. My fault.
Are
Or
halflings a
history
short
lesson.
or long-lived race?
Long-lived.
Halflings are. Fuck. Hold on. I
They
have
live
this written
long.
down somewhere.
I feel like Dungeon Meshi confused me.
It did.
Yeah, it does. Like they're
Halflings-
kind of.
Fuck, hold up. I got this.
We believe in you.
Well, that's your time.
Halflings can live to be around like 150 before they die of old age.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say because the Via Raw are functionally immortal if you think about it.
Yeah, they just like have a death cycle that goes back into rebirth. However, if you recall, most of their memories, except for like extremely strong connections and bonds and like events that like are like core memories for them, fade away. So it's kind of like resetting because they have to regain a lot of knowledge, experience, and morality and whatnot.
But like they have like a normal life cycle pretty much though, like if they as long as they don't die, obviously, of like a human,
Yeah,
right?
they can live to be around 150 years and then die of old age and then reset.
Oh my
But
God.
in terms of maturity, they are pretty akin to humans.
Okay. So functionally age-wise, Asus is probably like mid early 20s, like 23-ish, 24, maybe.
So
Because
you're young?
Kalora is like she's young and dumb, yeah. Because
You're like
Kalora
a
is like
teen, fucking
No.
bird.
No,
No,
she's like in
exactly.
college also.
No, yeah. Because Kalora is like functioning like a 33, 34-year-old.
Yeah, so in
Well,
bird years, like a college age, because Avia Ra reach adulthood around 20, so you could be like in your 20s or 30s in like a
Yeah.
quote unquote college age, and then like late 20s could be like 30 or high 30s at the
Yeah.
maximum.
Yeah, so she's like quote unquote college because Kalora is like definitely like adult working age, basically.
Okay. For like
Yeah.
a halfling, Ozzy's like late 20s. He's
How
like
late?
a bit, like probably 27, 28.
In
Okay.
human years.
But like in human years. So
Yeah.
in halfling years, he's
Yeah.
probably like in his 30s somewhere. Late 30s.
So Vincent's the oldest at 33, and then the youngest. Who is our youngest person?
I'm the oldest at
Cassio.
50.
I feel like Cassio's a baby.
I guess they're talking in terms of relative.
Relative years.
Oh, relative
Like
years.
maturity,
Relatively?
relative years.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Asus is probably the youngest, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's crazy, actually. I respect that
Asus
though.
is probably the youngest.
Nisa's
Real.
23, right?
Yeah, Nisa's 23, young gun.
Yeah.
But she
And
acts
then
like
how old is Cassio? 25?
25.
25.
Oh, okay. Bet.
And Cassio's dad is the one that taught him violence. That's what I'd be
Violence.
calling monk
Violence.
shit.
You
The art
Monk
of
shit.
violence.
Monk
That's what I'd be
shit.
calling monk shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
hell yeah.
I gotta teach my cat how to do that. Smoking
So
a
with
vape.
that, you said Vinny announced his Unk status and began to offer to turn in for the night. Do the rest of you follow suit?
Hey, Unk,
Yeah.
you're much older than me.
Yeah, well, you didn't really partake in the festivities necessarily, so regardless of our age, it's showing for me. All
Fair
right.
enough.
But with that, the 5 now of you begin to get up and head out. I imagine back to the charging port, where
Mhm.
Raven follows suit, just kind of
Cassio.
having been chilling there the whole time. I just didn't
Cassio.
roleplay her. See.
Yeah. That's fair as fuck.
Real.
So you
Cassio,
Oh,
Hey, yo. Yeah.
do you wanna fight and kill your dad?
My God.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I did like my dad. I'm good right now, I think.
Okay, just let me know if you ever want to fight and kill your dad.
Okay. I'll think on this.
You want me to kill him for you? God.
The homies are so real.
Yeah,
And with that
I'm
lovely-
gonna use my dex to give you an elaborate ass dap up.
Word.
with that lovely, pleasant proclamation, you guys head back in and turn in for the night. Raven reconvening with you, Ozzy being reunited. But it seems Nisa is missing. Wherever she went after the bar, she's still on her little quest, I suppose. But the rest of you are now reunited back at the hotel.
Vincent would have at least texted her once he realized her lights are off and her door was unlocked, and just kind of like reach out to her. Hey, we kind of lost touch. You left the bar. Hope you're doing okay. We got some burgers, lots of stories to tell you. Just let me know if you're okay before I head to bed.
Like 5 minutes pass, and you just get a picture of hot steel, and it just says, "Yeah, thumbs up."
What does that mean?
This bitch picked up a part-time job.
Sends a selfie from the forge. We straight forging in this bitch.
That's so funny, bro.
Okay.
While you were out drinking jalapeno stunks, I was studying
Yeah.
Forge.
While you,
was studying
literally,
the
while you
blade.
niggas were out at the club, I was studying the blade.
All right. He'll just say I love you, good night, and pass the fuck out.
All of you
Shmee,
may
shmee, shmee, shmee.
once more take a long rest.
Really?
I believe this doesn't really matter except for like 2 of you. One of you cast spells, the other of you got punched a lot. But nevertheless, you may long rest. Nisa, you have to take a sippy sip to stay awake during this, but you may continue your work.
Yes. Does that count as a
But
long
once,
rest?
yeah, long rest.
Okay, cool.
Is it?
But once sunrise comes, and it's about roughly the crack of dawn when you finally wipe some sweat off of your head and pull your goggles up, and you feel like you and Inks, no relation, have finally started, at least, the beginning of something new, of something cool, of something beautiful. And you may take your new craftsmanship with you and head out and wave off goodbye to him.
I'll do you have a holocom, Inks?
Yeah. I think I know how to turn it on.
I'll come by from time to time and help you.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, I'll come by.
But nevertheless, I feel like we've got something good going on here. Best of luck with your future endeavors.
Thanks. I'll try to drop by when I've got some free time, and I'll let you index
Of
my
course.
spells. Maybe help you get some more revenue.
Excellent. That sounds great to me. Have a good, and he kind of like blinks his eyes and looks outside. Morning.
You too. Thanks again.
Just a finger salute, wave you off. and you may head back to the charging port and reunite with the rest of the crew.
I will do.
You're coming back in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see, you coming back in. You're gonna see Ziggy, like fucking meditating on his staff, mind and matter. Bro's balanced on that thing, crisscross applesauce.
Damn, bro, be bouncing on that thing. All
Oh
right.
my god, we're balancing on that
Monk
thing.
shit.
Quite chipper
Don't
this morning,
function.
are you, Ziggy?
Yeah. I'm listening. And I'm just like, it's in his head, he's like a radio tuning into the fucking voices.
And what is it that you're listening to?
Oh, prophecies of the future, old things from the past, what I should have for breakfast. Oh, the writing on my fingerprints. Everything, really. Whatever it is they want to speak to me about.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get everyone else up. You have fun with it.
Get everyone else up. Let them sleep in. We had a fun night.
No,
Oh my god.
we've got shit to do. Sorry, mate.
She's
Time is
laughing.
relative.
It's a
Ziggy,
great
as you
theory.
say
You
time
come
is
wake us
relative,
up?
you look over at Nisa, and you just see, despite her like thin, gaunt frame, you just see kind of slung over her back this massive, raw, like
Yes.
interesting
you know how Yuta?
pattern-laden. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, my
Oh.
fault.
No, I was gonna say, you know how like Yuta carries his sword instead of
Yuta
the
from what?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
JJK.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hot.
Instead of my sword being like a decently sized like short sword on my back, on like my hip, on the back of my hips, it is now like in a sling, like Yuta's sword, and you can tell that it's longer and
Nice.
thinner.
Nice.
Ziggy, you like your mind registers a long, slender sword slung over Nisa's back, but your eyes see just this raw, massive hunk of black iron with this interesting, like, you know, the pattern of like when oil is spilled on asphalt and it has that like little Technicolor texture
Oh
to it.
yeah.
Well,
It looks like that
Yeah.
on a pattern, and it's just this
Well,
massive
yeah.
slag of black iron in the shape of a sword slung over. And you blink, and it just looks wet. You blink, and it looks like what Forrest described again.
Although
I-
purple.
You're making something interesting.
Mm,
Something oily, something evil, something fun,
something
something that'll
fun.
blow up.
And I'll undo the clasp and reach in and pull out the reforged Manamune. And it is it looks functionally like a sword that is just a yardstick. It has a very thin handle and a very thin blade. Like the blade looks like a yardstick. A little bit shorter. It still has no point on the end. It is a flat edge, but you can see all kind of like scrollings, and it looks like it's still like a Damascus pattern, but it has like almost like a wave pattern, like etched into the steel. And down at the bottom, where the blade like meets the hilt, there are two socketed gems. One is purple and one is red.
This is beautiful work. You're talented.
I had help from a friend, but thank you.
Can you? Oh, I got a new toy too,
Yeah? What'd you get?
and I'm gonna pull out Mind and Matter, and it's a long ivory spear that's sort of cut into 3 sections. They can clearly like sort of pull apart. They basically, you know, that guy from JJK.
Yeah, the
That
playful
kind of like
cloud.
the
three
playful
sections.
cloud. Yeah, it's one of those, but it's made of this like sort of deep, sort of white, like ivory kind of thing. And there's these like sort of eyes with like black pearls inlaid into them.
She's
But clearly, Ziggy has like taken like a needle or something and has been writing that same long ass equation that he has on his body. He has just been slowly etching it into the ivory.
nice. Very cool. I will begin sheathing my sword and then like lock eyes with your playful cloud and pull my sword back out. You said let them sleep. You want to spar real quick?
Yeah, let's do that.
All
Oh
right.
god.
And I will fold up my jacket and like lay my hilt the scabbard of my sword somewhere and like prop my jacket up on it and unhook my gun. Ready when you are. And let's have a duel, buddy.
All right.
And I'm going to smile and lock in and enter the zone.
In that case, I guess let me get you guys on the board and we can roll initiative real quick.
Ooh.
If that's fine with y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
very
just sad I'm hungover and asleep. No.
I like to think that after the first Big Bang we hear, we probably will both wake up to go watch it.
If there is a Big Bang other than Nisa's skull opening up.
All right, let me get you over here. This will just be our functional map for the moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Buildings and shacks all around. The hotel behind you.
I rolled a 12 for initiative, by the way.
All right, let me get you on the board.
Let me get you on the board.
All right, in that case, Nisa, you're up first.
Okay. I am going to pull the ripcord on my shirt. And that prismatic sort of like sound waves congeal around me. So I will bonus action Blade Song. And I am going to run at Ziggy.
The melodious hum begins.
And
Do your worst.
I'm just gonna swing. Oh wait, Jordan.
What's good?
Text me real quick.
The ability? The property?
Wait.
Yes, basically. I mentioned it on Snapchat. I just wasn't sure.
So I have an idea of how I figured the weapon would work. Just let me know if this is not what you thought it would be.
I'm going all out. But yeah, let me know.
I'll do an abridged version, like not a full official. I'll send it to you later. Let me just do an impromptu text real quick.
Okay.
Open your
Dude, is-
domain expansion and just say
Uh,
jackpot. Playback has reached its limit. No.
Yeah, it did that for me too.
No.
We're still going. Yippee!
Oh, dude, I haven't been listening to music at all.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
I
a
sent you a
You
DM.
psycho.
should have been. It helped the
Poser.
mood and
What is that, real quick?
What the fuck is wrong with the activity? Can somebody end it and fucking start it back up again?
I don't know if it will.
What do you mean? Something's wrong with it?
It's like, I don't know, it's been weird, but oh well.
Wait.
That's on you,
Hang on,
brother.
hang on.
How am I hosting again? Why is it always me?
Because you're the chosen
You're
one.
cool like that.
I'm
You've been the
cool like
chosen
that.
one since day one. You just won't accept your fate.
I guess
Real?
fucking not.
What is he gonna do to me? What is he gonna do to me?
Better you than us, I suppose.
I'm good. Z meditated in the morning, locked in with the voices in his head, and said, "I'm gonna have a good day." Let's bar Nisa. He's
Nothing
certain some of the things around him are real.
Come on, man. Get a grip.
Does that make sense, Forrest?
Yes, is that a bonus action or an action?
When you do Blade Song, you can do that,
Oh shit.
As a part of Blade Song.
Okay.
and it lasts for 1 minute,
No.
and just the damage changes depending on what level you use.
Okay.
Hi.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I will I'll burn a level 1 for
Okay,
Also,
so
I
you
will be
gain
right
a
back. I'm
D6.
You're.
yes. Okay.
So now your damage is 1d8 plus 1d6 force.
Yes. Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you really hard if this hits. I just want you to know.
I'm weak, bro.
22.
Hits.
Okay. Plus we're online, buddy. I
Plus
should be able
1d6
to
force.
utilize this on Booming Blade, correct?
Yeah, because Booming Blade just incorporates a weapon attack, so you
Okay.
can Booming Blade this.
Hang on. So,
Jordan when he makes the most overpowered weapons known to man.
how did I roll a 0? Oh, I know what
Because
that
you
is.
applied your strength modifier to
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
The base roll was a
Bucket.
3.
3.
So
Okay, so 22
It's-
plus
hold up. So the
Booming Blade
the 2d8
wouldn't
thunder,
activate yet.
you only deal 1d8 thunder on hit, and the second d8
You're
is a
correct.
latent damage that
Yes,
happens
yes,
when he
yes.
moves.
Okay.
So you got to
fault.
differentiate that.
So 2,
No, you're good.
So 12, so 15.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put a 3rd level spell slot into this. As
Sorry, what?
Holy
you see,
shit.
you
I'm
see,
sorry, what?
like as soon as I activated my Blade Song, the purple gem sort of like the energy crackles over all of the scrollings on the blade, and it like feeds into my hand, where you can see the veins begin to glow in my arm as it's drawing on my pure like arcane energy, and the edge sort of glows this like thin blue line. And as I line up this swing, almost like Nanami, I just drop my other hand and full follow through. Oh, buddy! And my blade just like hums this dark black purple and explodes on impact. God damn, what is that? 37?
36.
Okay.
36 points of damage.
So just to
Six.
contextualize this, Nisa did blow multiple spell slots just for this
Yes.
one attack. I'm letting you know.
Yes.
Damn, nigga. We're
How many spell slots?
sorry.
Was it a level 1 and a level 3?
Yes.
Yes.
But I
Damn.
only need to burn the one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how much health do you have, Ziggy, after the level up?
I'm alive. I've got 4 HP.
Jesus.
Then you better fuck this bitch up.
Oh, wait.
Wait, how much
yeah,
health do you have?
39. I have 3 HP.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't just 21 damage. It was 30 something damage?
36. Yes.
36. Damn.
Yeah. All right.
And as
That
I
was
hit,
quite a few max rolls in there as well.
yes.
Mhm.
As I hit and I look at you, I'm like, oh, I am so sorry. I did not mean to hit you that hard.
Bro got a new toy and got a little overzealous, and the first swing she just went all out.
Oh,
All right. Not disadvantage. 23, 23. Oh, wait,
Definitely
Yeah,
hits. Definitely hits.
It hit you twice. I'm gonna stunning strike both
Wait.
of those.
Is the first
Make
one an
me a
advantage?
Constitution save.
Oh, wait.
No, they're
23.
both just
yeah,
normal.
23, 26. Yeah, both hit me. For 21. That drops me down. to six.
He's putting stunning strike on those.
Take,
He said.
yeah, take a make a Constitution save.
Ooh, she don't got a good con. Oh,
Ooh.
You fail with the first one. I'm gonna flurry of blows,
fool!
and
You
these are gonna
1v1
be
the
an
monk!
advantage.
True.
ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
So you watch as you go.
You're making yourself the glass
sorry,
cannon.
and I just go.
No.
To be fair, those were punches,
Yeah.
so it's far from the worst thing to be knocked out by. But you're still
Yeah.
knocked out nevertheless.
And I guess when I hit you that third time, make a wisdom saving throw. Actually,
What the fuck? Don't kill her.
True! You're so right! Use your abilities!
Weird.
and you watch as the third attack hits you, and you see Ziggy as a monster, as you are frightened of me, and then you go unconscious with the last one.
You just get momentarily hit with horrors beyond your imagination and then pass out.
Holy shit. Good thing only them know about this.
And after I get you down, I'm immediately going to like get you back up.
Oof. Good shit, mate. I'm sorry. I really did not mean to hit you that hard.
And I'm just like, oh, I didn't feel it. It's just, oh my god, my insides are rising.
He says I don't feel it as he like has this massive burning slash wound across his
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah.
My insides are rising. That was so cool. That was so interesting. How'd you do that?
A lot of work with a friend. I sort of swiped that potion for staying up all night, and we worked on it for like, I don't know, like the last 12 hours. But yeah, you know, I'm between us. As I like wipe the blood from my mouth. Only Vinny knows this. I can't really cast without my gun. I should say, if I cast without my gun, my connection to the weave goes haywire, and it hurts me. It hurts me a lot, actually.
Ooh.
But I sort of rerouted the way I formulated my gun into my sword, so it draws on that magical power, and yeah.
Why does the weave go haywire when you cast without your gun? What's wrong with you?
Some people say my magic is too strong. Some people say I'm just shit at magic. I don't really know. I don't really care. It is what it is.
Oh, so were you just born like this?
Yeah, me mum is a, prodigy. She is a master of the weave. I was not blessed with such gifts. I had to make my own, find my own, and, you know, Vinny's been helping me with that. But, seeing a lot of you fight, you know, it inspired me to push myself. Reach higher.
Oh,
Are
that's
you
so
kidding, babe?
interesting. And I'm gonna offer you a cigarette.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Based.
Lighting that shit. We're sharing a cigarette and letting these niggas sleep in.
Oh.
Oh god. Yeah. After this, I might actually
Tell me
go
about
hit the
yourself.
hay.
We've been telling each other secrets.
There's a lot I could tell. How good are you at keeping secrets?
I'm very good at keeping secrets.
Somehow I kinda don't believe that, but I'll tell you this.
Oh.
This won't spoil the pot too much. And I pull out my codex.
I'm about to make you the pirate queen. You might as well tell me everything.
She just gives a massive grin. And I pull out my power, my codex, my spell book. This thing. And, well, it's no longer with us right now. The Roger, my solar sail, were gifted to me. I'll let you guess by who.
Ooh.
She looks down at the power pad, looks up with the biggest smile you've seen on her face. The greatest adventurer that ever lived, Copernicus.
Oh, God. Oh, I've heard of him. Oh, that's so... Wait, you met him? You know him?
Met him? Yeah, know him not so much, but he's the reason I started on this old journey, you know? I wanted to find my own place in the universe.
Oh, you know, when I ran away, that was one of the first names that I heard.
Ran away from where?
Oh, I ran away from my mom and escaped the Feywild, and now I'm here. Well, so a couple things in between that. Now I'm here, but when I first came to this plane, Copernicus was one of the first names that I heard.
Interesting. Yeah, he's pretty prolific from what I've gathered, but it's funny he ran away. We kind of ran away too. It's a little bit more complicated.
We're all runaways?
Something like that, I'll wager.
Ooh.
Ziggy, looking at Nisa, you notice behind her.
Don't that.
Oh, Karen and
No, I
accidentally disconnected trying to open YouTube.
You baka!
You silly.
I'm gonna start hyperventilating and pointing at the guy. What is that?
Wait, what did he see?
Wait, what does he see?
He saw somebody behind Nisa like turn a corner and start walking towards the two of you from across the street.
Oh hell!
I'm just pointing.
You see off in the distance what seems to be this rather like thin androgynous figure. It's hard to see their face from here, but it seems that they have like glasses and this long flowing blonde hair that goes like down to their chest, that kind of billows back behind them. And as they walk closer and closer, wearing like this kind of like business casual type, well, not even like business casual, more like businessy type clothing with like a button up and long slacks and loafers. You watch as they have like something underneath their like arm in their hand as they walk closer and says, "You two, I finally found you after all this time."
Fuck me, and I'm
You
just
really
gonna pull out a
thought-
stim and inject it.
You pull out
My
a
last
stim
stim,
and inject it. As this figure gets closer and closer and says, "You really thought you could get away from me after all this time without an interview?" And this figure kind of walks up and crosses the street, and you see this like almost like this really interesting androgynous looking figure with the long blonde hair, the glasses. But now that they're closer, you see this like slightly sun-kissed skin, and you see a pair of eyes underneath the glasses. But Ziggy, your high passive perception alerts you to at certain other points on their body, you see other eyes, some of which are like open, closed, blinking, and whatnot. And as you get closer and look, you see the ever so faintest visage, just barely, of something floating over their head, but you're not sure what.
Who the fuck are you?
Anton Machiavelli at your service. I'm a reporter, and it's up to me because I bear the sole responsibility to get all of the juiciest articles around here. People in the inner city are so concerned about things like money and insider trading and stocks, and not cool stuff like domestic terrorism and changes in leadership.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
Oh, but I actually do know what I'm talking about. You Nisa Vash, somebody whose bounty was recently cancelled, so obviously I'm not here to kill you because that would get me nothing. Plus, I already have a job, as you can tell.
I definitely
I'm a
like
journalist.
squint at that notion. Like, huh?
Not that I could. But,
as
well,
long as you know.
the point has been made. I would like to interview you and all of your friends to gather anything I possibly can to establish the latest scoop on everything that's been happening in the Pulse District. Between you burning down that ray of sunshine and
Allegedly.
the supposed explosion that happened, allegedly, of course, and the supposed explosion that happened at Guns Industrial Factorium, now with these bounties being cancelled, these visas being rescinded, and Mr. Gunn suddenly, now after all this time, stepping down from leadership and opening up to a democratic vote, by the gods, you have to have something to do with this.
I'm, as interesting as that sounds, I don't think any of us are keen to give you an interview.
Tell
Sorry.
the world.
It's just,
Tell the world.
well,
He his ear cartoonishly grows as he leans towards Ziggy.
That Nisa Vash is going to be the Pirate Queen, and also tell them that the Hegemon Empire can kick rocks because
She grins and aggressively starts like writing stuff down on her notepad.
well,
Like
I
just
do
this
agree.
really old-fashioned looking.
report my name is there. If you take a picture of me, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh my
Whoa,
god!
hang
Oh
on.
my god!
Hang on,
Oh my
Ziggy.
God.
Hang
Hey
on,
man, I said
Ziggy.
I'm a reporter, not a cameraman.
Look,
I'm a journalist.
I'll tell you what you can report. Put this statement out.
Waiting with bated breath.
We're the Dreamcatcher Pirates. And we're here to say fuck the Furious Five, fuck Hegemon, and fuck anyone who wants to fuck with us. If you want
I'm
to
doing
come
the
fight,
middle finger.
come find us. Eat shit. And I'm gonna give her a middle finger and I'm gonna tap Ziggy on the shoulder and head inside.
I'm gonna do a little thing. How do you want to kick rocks? And I'm going to fucking head inside.
She just kind of like takes the notepad and puts it under their arm and just kind of clicks their heels as they walk away.
If I see she reported my name as Ziggy Stardust, I'm going to shoot her. I'm going to eat her.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Better say the hair.
Well, Ziggy, I think we're gonna get way bigger bounties now. But you did a number on me. I think I'm gonna go take a nap.
As the rest of you are waking up, you see you heard some screaming outside, and it kind of concerns you. But as you come in, you see Nisa battered and bruised, and Ziggy with a big like smoldering slash wound across his chest, both walking in looking all buddy.
Though, funny enough, you do see the burn mark. It does not affect the tattoos.
Let's go.
They're still nice.
Interesting.
That's still nice.
Looks like you two had a nice little training session this morning.
Yeah. Quick. Real quick.
Okay. And he's gonna spot the blade on your back, and he's just gonna smile at you and say, "Can't wait to hear about that one."
I'm gonna nap. I know you're hungover, so we'll talk when you're
Me?
back up.
No, I look amazing. I'm fine. I'm perfect.
You look
Tip-top
like
shape.
shit.
And he realigns his visor, straightens up his jacket, and kind of starts brushing his hair in the right direction.
You look like
Yeah.
shit, mate. Go back to bed. I'll see you in 6 hours, maybe?
Yeah. Sleep tight, princess.
Good night. She gives you a salute. I'm gonna go try to long rest if I can, Jordan.
Yeah, I'll say. So over the course of you, quote unquote, long resting, when you took the potion of watchful rest, I'll say you have scored like most of the hours you need. You'll only need a couple more to officially long rest. because technically you weren't doing any on paper intense activities during that time. Although you were using quite a bit of brain power, which is why you need a few extra hours.
Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, I just gotta get my health and spell slots back.
Yeah.
Well,
Ziggy's
that's the
just
rest
doing
of you.
stretches, taking a short rest.
The rest of you wake up feeling rejuvenated.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all my hit dice.
Yeah, you better.
Oh,
In case anything happens.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Don't worry about it. The rest of you wake up and it's morning and you're feeling much better after last night's excursions. A moment of brief respite was needed, a good night's sleep. With Nisa heading to sleep for just a few hours in the morning, probably wake up around midday, would the rest of you like to do anything?
Yeah.
Can Ace just try and find, I guess, maybe some better coffee?
Wait, don't we have that thing of infinite coffee?
You do.
Oh, we
shit,
do.
that's right.
You guys found a
do.
bottle of boundless coffee in the Guns
I got
Industrial
that shit on
Emporium.
me. I begged for that
Absolutely
shit.
not. Aces would have fought you for that.
Bro. I'm a coffee.
And then after that,
Here,
before
how
you-
about okay? Here, how about this?
before no,
You
no,
get
before even
you
before
get
we
it
even fought, no,
half of the month. I get it the second half of the excuse me, half of the week. I get it first half. You get it first half of the week. I get second half of the week.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's
As soon
infinite.
as you
can both make
started,
coffee.
yeah, we can both make coffee. But I'm gonna be honest with you, she's gonna keep it on her. Like as soon as you tried to like take it, she would just point at her eyeball slowly.
Oh, she's never gonna let this go.
Absolutely not.
Session 50. It's still gonna be a thing.
Yeah, she's just gonna point at her eyeball like whenever y'all were having.
I'm
this
gonna
little
roll
discussion.
my eyes and give it to you.
Aw, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. Listen, you can always come to me for any coffee that you want, though.
I am first thing in the morning. The moment you come outside, coffee, please.
I feel like you're like that toddler. And you're like coffee. And just go get a mug or something. So as long as you present her with a mug, she'll pour the coffee.
Yeah, he's got a mug.
So it's
Wait.
funny because when you pour the coffee into the mug from the bottle, the coffee actually begins to dissipate as it reaches the bottom of the mug.
Oh,
Oh,
we got a drink from this bitch.
oh,
Give it to me.
I'm not sharing germs with you, Ziggy. You better.
I'm gonna give it to me. I'm gonna knock my head back, and I'm just gonna pour that shit in.
Waterfall.
Listen,
Yes.
open your mouth. I'll pour it in. So,
That's more.
you're like-
That's so intimate. I'm gonna get on my knees and open my mouth.
Yeah.
Aces love affair.
Ace just looks vaguely confused and uncomfortable and says, fuck it," and like starts pouring.
That shit's hot.
So interestingly enough, I mean, obviously waterfalling it's a little hot, but it is this strangely perfectly temperatured to where it's like it's a little hot, not like God this sucks hot, but it's like a nice refreshing piping hot cup of joe. And it may just be because you guys have spent the past week like within arm's reach of a coffee machine that like has fucking little spurts of grounds still in it when the styrofoam cup pops out. But this is a rather robust dark roast. And
Okay.
it's nice. It's it's nothing too crazy. It's black coffee, but it's a nice, robust dark roast. It's very refreshing actually.
Oh my god, my heart.
When Ace is drinking, is it like hot enough to match her body temperature, where she actually was like, "Oh my god, it's warm."
Yeah, it warms your chest and your stomach a bit. Like you feel that like it's kind of like for you it's like cozying up to a campfire type of warming you up.
Nice.
And
I need
it's
to earn money.
just as nice for you as well. The taste, that nice dark roast, that nothing too crazy, just some good solid black coffee.
Nice. I like to think, does it change based on their preferences for coffee?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's
I
a
was
very
gonna say.
basic roast, but it's a nice and robust and homogeneous one. Not like
should
whatever
go-
the
should go for, like, a
C9000
light-
was pointing out in the charging port.
a lighter medium roast, but she'll take dark roast.
I'm gonna take my fill of coffee, wipe my lips, and I'm gonna say, I need to earn money.
What did you just say to me?
I need to earn a lot of money.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to say it slower, Ziggy.
I need to earn a lot of money. I think I'm going to go back to the oh no, I'm going to go back to the fighting pit.
Wait. And she's gonna pause for a moment. So wait a second. Above table, Ziggy has no idea about the deal that Ace just made with Rio.
Yes,
No,
he does not know.
I
Ace
do
is
not
gonna, like,
know.
I opened my mouth to almost say something, and I'm like, my beak snapped shut. You know what? You're right, Ziggy. You just have to give me that money directly. Do you remember how much you owed?
Yeah, Alex knows the exact amount that I owed. I'm good with numbers.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, go get that money and bring it right to me, buddy.
I also need to buy more drugs.
Okay, but that's fine. You can buy the drugs, but you also need to get me the credit ciphers, please.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm going to go look for jobs.
I don't tell him anything about the fact that, technically speaking, my debt with Isaac Aswell has been cleared by Rio.
Hey, Ziggy, don't be too long. Keep your phone on. We do plan on hopefully seeing Sterling when Nisa wakes up, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, go on. Go get me that money.
So
And she's gonna
Ziggy, you
kind of
said you're
like-
gonna go out looking for a job?
Yeah.
That's
Make
my
me an
honest
investigation
boy.
check.
This is wild.
Let's all go get part-time
Bro,
jobs.
this session,
Brazzies.
go get drunk.
Get drunk,
Go get drunk.
trauma dump,
Talk about our feelings.
one-shot each other,
Wake up,
get
go
a
get
job.
job.
This rocks. This is
This
what
does rock.
TTRPGs are all about.
This is exactly what I needed in my life.
Hello? It's not rolling.
Oh, it's not?
I guess your character isn't real.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
my god. It rolled 120, and I think that that's the one that should count.
Nah, bruh.
Alright, so you rolled a 6.
I think.
Diddy, stop!
Oh!
Jesus.
Diddy, stop!
Jesus.
Make it stop!
How about we take
The 20 and the
last
one's
roll?
crazy.
You rolled a 6. Anyway, you go out, and for about the next hour and a half, you're just kind of walking around, just walking up to random dudes, being like, "Can I get a job? Can I get a job? Can I get a job?" And eventually, you just bump into somebody in the shoulder, and he turns around, and you realize it's Sai, and he's carrying what seems to be this big, like, metallic object with a bunch of, like, drawers and discs in it on his back, and he says, "Oh, hello, Ziki."
Hi, Sai, can I have a job?
Oh my god.
Well, I am currently doing my 4th one right now. Would you like to help?
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. That might give me some time. And he'll kind of like take a couple of like drawers on the metal like thing on his back and hand them to you. These have the addresses and the designations, coordinates and whatnot, labeled on them. Just make sure they get delivered to the right. Have you ever done courier work before?
No, I've only delivered pain.
Ah,
Oh.
well, thankfully, my friend, and he puts a hand on your shoulder, you're not going to be delivering pain today. You're going to be delivering, well, mail.
You've got mail.
And
Alright.
for helping me out, I'll give you
I'm
a
going
cut of
to-
my pay for the day.
Let's fucking go. I'm gonna take my mail, my chunk of mail. I'm gonna look through those addresses. I'm gonna get on all fours. I'm gonna start running like in that one anime.
You're going to start bolting.
Oh god.
I'm bolting across. I got that shit organized from closest to me to farthest to me.
Hell yeah, you just immediately have it categorized in your head. You knock on a couple of doors and walk up to a couple of business establishments, some of which are like compartmentalizing and packaging things. Others are like serving out some like cheap breakfast at places since it's late in the morning. And every single one of the times they're just like, "Oh, hello, Sai." Is that for me?
Every single one.
And I stare, don't even really say anything. I just stare at them, put it down, and like, tall man walk backwards away.
Oh, God.
And I start running again.
God, we hate everything about
Send me your
this, but love it.
scariest delivery, boy.
Yeah. God damn it.
And honestly, cutting the work in half with Sai, you get it knocked out pretty fast by like a little after midday. Obviously sprinting around and kind of tiring yourself out a bit. You wipe some sweat off your forehead and adjust your shoes. But eventually, you do kind of cross paths with Sai a couple of times as he's just kind of like taking a leisurely old man stroll, and he tips his big old hat to you in appreciation. And then eventually, you guys kind of reconvene, and he asks for the things that you had back, and he kind of slides them into the compartments that he was carrying on his back. He goes, "Oh, goodness, well, thank you. I can't say I expected this today, but tell you what.
Anytime.
Sure. Go ahead and take this, and I'll just take the pay later. I know what it is. It's not really, it's an hourly rate, so." And he'll hand you 50 ciphers.
Dude!
Hell yeah.
Honest living!
I'm gonna take this 50 ciphers, and I'm going to go to the corner store, and I'm going to buy 50 credits worth of scratch-offs.
I fucking hate this game.
Bro, no way!
Dude.
He's so close to being an honest
I
worker, and he
need you to
said,
do me
"Nah,
a
let's
favor.
gamble."
Can you roll me 10 D100?
Oh, dude, come on, pop off, bro. Come on, bro. Ziggy, please.
Oh, God.
69! 69's gonna win you something.
Win him something.
Yeah,
Two
269?
269!
Bare minimum, you
that?
won something with 2. For sure.
69 counts as 100 in my...
So
Yeah.
two matching numbers, and also having a couple of star-aligned charts on your scratch-offs. You turn them into the guy at the corner on this clearly like greasy, unmopped, corner like refueling station for speed vehicles and stuff. And he just goes, "Huh, cool." I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how scratch-offs work and where you turn them into.
I love that.
You turn
I
them
love
into
this
the gas
experience.
station.
You turn them into the gas station, but if the winnings are too big, you have to turn them into like a separate
The state.
office.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. There's like specifically, yeah.
Yeah, because you could turn them in here. I was just double checking.
Yeah.
And you get, for landing double 69s, this is like not including the 50 ciphers because you spent that, by the way. So like this is just the net of what you're gonna get for the day. 420
What is that
ciphers.
sound?
Bro.
What?
Really
Also
triple,
huge.
triple
Can I get-
profit.
Can I get some? What are the brand of cigarettes they got over here?
You motherfucker.
They have Moon Menthol vapes. They have nicotine gum for people who are getting over addictions, and then they have like clearly, this part of the universe isn't being too kind to the youth these days because a lot of these like menthol and nicotine products are being advertised with like trendy flavors and whatnot and easily hideable reusable carts. But if you want some cigarettes, you can order like some basic ones. They have Swisher Sweets. Those are canon.
I'm
But those are not
I'm gonna get
cigarettes. I just had to specify. Swisher Sweets permeate fiction.
Smoke session!
Okay. Okay. Is this like one of those New York bodegas where they also sell weed? Can I buy some Swisher Sweets?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I hate that you're buying Swisher Sweets. You got scratched off the Swisher Sweets. I cannot fucking stand this, man.
This is the best.
How are you falling
question.
into a stereotype in a fantasy world, my dude?
I'm kind of into it.
Roll me persuasion, because this guy doesn't know you.
This Nightmare Man is
He
hilarious.
doesn't know you, little bro.
Persuasion. 9.
Oh my god.
Plus, I did have advantage because I'm a druggie, and you know I'm chill like that.
Actually, you know what? I'll say yeah, because you're a certified fiend.
He is
and
turned.
you
He,
have
yeah.
experience.
He is
Even if
tuned
it's
in.
not directly here, you have experience.
He's like that
So-
crackhead in the corner who can always convince you to give him. Somehow find a few dollars to find and give to him.
Yeah,
He's
there's
that
this
crackhead.
drunk behind a counter that's like, that don't look like a knock. And he'll kind of like turn around and like reach back behind a corner in the counter. And he'll like have a couple of like baggies that he walks back out with. How much?
What the fuck?
An 8? A gram?
A
gram is
A gram.
A gram is crazy.
A gram.
135 ciphers.
Gonna give him 135 ciphers.
You get a gram
voice
and
is
some
crazy, by
Swisher
the way.
Sweets.
Dude, hold on.
And some Swisher Sweets.
You have a gram and some Swisher
Look.
Sweets now. What would
Alright.
you like to
I cannot stand you.
Bro, you just got robbed. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna head back, and I'm just gonna hand you the 300. How many ciphers do I have left?
So you had 420 and you spent 135, which means you have 295. No, 285.
I'm gonna give you the 200. Actually, I'm gonna keep 50 of that.
So you give Aestus 235 ciphers.
Yes. And I'm gonna say, want to smoke?
Okay, this is a good start there, Ziggy. Okay.
I don't know, man.
I was just gone for the day and came back.
He was gone for like 4 hours and came back with almost 300 ciphers and some Kush and some Swishers.
You know what? I feel like Ziggy's not trying to hide the fact that he has like these drugs, right?
No, not at all.
Ace just kind of like looks at your one hand that didn't give me the ciphers and just goes, fuck it. Good job, guy. I mean, you'll get some more. I know. Again, you're only 1,765 left.
Yeah, of course. And I'm like kind of zoned out, and I'm sitting down, placing the weed down, rolling up, and lighting up.
Bro, you bought a gram. That nugget is gonna fill one Swisher. Maybe less. This is like some fiend shit. You got so much money.
Get the rotation started.
Bro, this is crazy.
Also, Nisa, you wake up around this time.
My God.
You wake up to the smell of Kush in the lobby.
Hey, don't wake anybody up. Come on now, yeah. Ew.
What is that sound?
City,
What
stop.
is sound
Peeing? You have to stop. Whatever you are digesting that is sludge-like, you have to stop.
I am gonna need you to stop, because what is that sound that you keep making?
I'm scared to know.
Anyway,
I need to know. I need to know.
Nisa, you may have taken a long rest, having finished your sleep, bisected a little bit, but yeah.
We are all together again.
We're all together again.
I'm gonna come downstairs. So, who's ready to fuck shit up? Oh, also, we
You
may
turn the
get
corner
bounties.
and Ziggy and Aestus are starting a blunt rotation.
Honestly, yeah. Aces would absolutely be joining in on this shit.
I mean, look, whatever helps you, I guess. By the way, Vinny, quick heads up, we spoke to a reporter. We basically told them fuck the Furious 5 and fuck Hegemon. And if you want smoke, come get it. So, I just want us all to be on the same page.
I think Nisa's gonna be the pirate queen.
Well, that's one day. That's one way to get renowned, but also, you know, it's the flawless 5, right?
True.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. All right.
What did you call him?
I definitely
Space
said
Five.
Furious 5.
You did
Twice.
say Furious.
Twice.
No, I know,
Yes.
and I'm not.
No, you're good.
retconning-
It
I-
fits. It fits.
I'm not retconning the flawless. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Flawless.
He's gonna put one arm on
They're
your
so
shoulder and
beneath
say,
me, I don't even know their names.
"Are you happy with that? Like, is that good?"
Yeah, I think so.
Then I'm happy with it. What's our mission today? Cotton? Are we calling it a? Are we just gonna have an in day? Just stay in, smoke some weed, and get to know each other some more? Cause yesterday was a blast.
No, I think we go see what's up with this Sterling guy. Unless also you want to read that book.
I've been reading it.
Oh, there you go. Well, who wants to go start some shit?
Well, do we know where to
I
find
raise
him?
my hands.
We know he's impulsed.
Yeah. We'll go find him the way we found Raven and Cassia.
Okay, so the inner city.
Vincent,
Yes,
go yell
Captain.
their names.
I'd like you to make me an intelligence check with advantage.
Aye, aye,
What?
Captain. Not my forte, but for a reason. Intelligence. 21!
Nice.
Lucky me.
As you are thinking of where to start looking for Sterling, you remember a passing conversation last night that piqued your interest about a location.
Yeah.
Okay.
A abandoned temple to the goddess of strife and of piracy. And you
Well-
think, hey, maybe that's a good place to start.
Well, if you trust me, I think we have a good place to start.
I'll trust you.
Alright, dream catchers. Get your shit. Let's go!
Yeah, baby. So you all roll out as a unit?
Yes.
We fucking better.
Hell yeah.
Other than Arenicus and Octavia.
As we head out, I'm gonna shoot off a text to Raymond Gunn. And it's gonna read, "Hey, spoke to a reporter, said fuck the Flawless 5, didn't want to incriminate our meeting, just keeping you in the loop."
Seen at 1:30 p.m. Thumbs up emoji react.
Yeah, I just need him to see it. I don't need a
Yeah.
response.
That's awesome.
Love that.
Before we head out, I'd like to return Vincent's blade.
Yeah.
Shit. How drunk was I last night? I left that with you? Oh, fuck.
Also, Jordan, can I find the big wrench where Ziggy told me it was?
Oh yeah, you find it out there and it's just in the dumpster. Just a big ass wrench.
Hey, I have a question.
Just out like half a block away from the charging port. What's up,
Question?
Najee?
How much longer is this session tonight? Where are we gonna end it? Because I kind of have
Probably
to
in a
go.
few minutes,
Okay, cool.
is what I
Me.
imagined.
Cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Ozzy, when I get my sword back, is there anything different about it?
There is.
Wow.
You
Go
know,
on.
there's like another magical aura to it. I've given it one of my arcane infusions.
Whoa.
For helping me in the fight. This will require attunement, of course. However, it will. Hold on, let me read what it does.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to know what infusion you put on it.
It's like tear up.
I gave enhanced arcane focus.
Okay.
So it basically gives you a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls.
Oh.
In addition,
Your Eldritch Blast has a +1?
Oh my
to
god.
creatures ignoring half cover when making spell attacks.
Hey!
Okay.
Your Eldritch Blaster crazy now!
You
No,
have to-
never.
You'll have to attune to it, of course.
He's already attuned to it, I believe.
Well, I think like
I don't know.
reattune to it.
Yeah, probably something like that.
I see.
That's fine.
Also, you could just reattune the moment you grab it.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what I have
And
on my
there's
gun.
another thing. And there's another thing.
What?
Yeah. You'll notice
Damn
the
it.
next words are spoken, not with our voices, but in your head.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No matter where you are, I will always be able to hear you, and you can hear me.
Oh.
Okay.
Psychic bond!
Okay. Hold on. Just to
Psychic
try it out,
bond.
he'll just like in his head say, "Ozzy, can you hear me?"
Yes. You see, like, him nod.
Vincent, like pulls himself together and looks at you with just like that quivering bottom lip. Thanks, Ozzy. This means the world to me, man.
Think get that
And-
repaid. And he, like, walks away.
And it's like this lover boy. This lover boy's like almost opening his arms really slowly for a hug, and he just starts walking away, and he hugs himself, just too happy to be sad. Like, oh, sweet Ozzy.
Pull it together,
Aw.
man.
You know I'm a passionate man. Okay, I can't help myself. I gotta let that
Oh.
shit out.
It's a great quality. Just, okay.
Lock in, soldier!
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. That is so cool.
I think this is deadass the first time I've seen an artificer give another player an infusion. Almost
Why-
every
why
single
would I
time the
not?
artificers just hoard them for themselves.
Well, you know, just having, like, the ability to talk to someone anywhere,
Yeah, no, the
anytime-
telepathic bond is like
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah,
it's
no.
huge.
Especially because it is without distance limit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
wee.
we could be
Damn.
on another plane and we could still talk. That's why. Anywhere,
Oh.
anytime.
Yep.
Wait,
As long as you
this
have
is
that
huge,
If I
man.
start
infusion on
twerking
you.
for you, will you give me some
Yeah.
infusion?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's actually I checked that like because I was looking at the archivist thing
fuck,
recently.
anyway.
It's like that. It's actually just insane.
Yeah.
Rain or
Dude.
shine, no matter how far, even across planes.
I just busted my ass to evolve Daydreamer to allow me to talk to people from a distance, exerting everything I have. And we just get to do this for free.
Yeah.
This is awesome! Ozzy, you're very powerful.
I'm just kind of a
Holy shit.
casually insane guy.
Yeah, holy
I
shit.
love it.
Oh, he's
Wait
strapped
until
to
the
two
end.
blades.
By the end of this campaign, we find out that Ziggy was the least crazy person here.
Right?
Bro.
That's a really high bar to surpass, even with backstory. I don't know, man. We'll see, though. We have yet to get
see.
there, as we are still in the very early ages.
We're
of
in our prologue
Plus,
act.
you guys
Yeah.
would become crazier. Well, yeah,
True.
prologue maybe more like you guys just conquered the East Blue, but I will
Right.
say
True.
you guys could
It's
become
our
crazier
wave
down the
arc
line.
act.
True.
But with that, do you guys head out as a solid unit, a cohesive
Yes, sir.
crew?
Yes.
You're damn right.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. All right. Vinny, you have an idea of where you could possibly start based off some context clues. If you would like to, you can lead the way for the others. Across
Absolutely.
the outskirts of the Pulse District once more. This time, it takes a while to get there, because walking around the outer city, obviously you have to cover the most distance. But nevertheless, somewhere along the outskirts, you can even see it all from the distance. This tall, like a couple of stories, derelict steel and stone building. You see pillars that once rose high crashed down, a couple of icons and symbols kind of scattered across the floor. One of like a wing, another of what seems to be like the sail of a ship maybe. But nevertheless, etched into stone, they have now been reduced to rubble. And you see what was once this large mausoleum or temple just has a pirate ship just crashed into the middle of it, going inside from the top.
Fascinating.
Yay.
Do you
What?
guys head inside?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Walking inside, it gets
Should
dark.
knock first.
Yeah, you can knock if you feel so inclined.
Hell no.
Hell no, of
We're
course.
pirates.
You walk in, you open these like kind of these rinky dinky double doors that have like one of those door knocker handles that you grab it by, and you just swing it open. Need a bit of force, and you head in. And as you head in, it is dark, it is dank. The only light is like the sunlight shining above from where the ceiling crashed in. And heading in, you swear it's empty for a bit. And then you head into the main room where there was once an altar that has been overtaken by the front half of this massive pirate ship. Halfway buried into the ground. And you see along the deck, kind of like at a diagonal slant, you see this big chair that is nailed to it. Definitely like snagged from somewhere in this mausoleum. At an angle to where it kind of like sits proper, with a bit of a recline, of course. And you just see this big, massively bulky armed, powerful build, tall booted half-orc sitting in it. He has these kneecaps that are made from skulls, and then a necklace that is also made from a skull and bones. And he has this giant pirate's hat, this tricorn on top, and he's kind of picking his teeth with his pinky nail and flicking a couple of things out. And he has this massive stein of what seems to be some kind of dubious alcoholic beverage of a very muddy and discolored quality at his side that he just takes a big swig and a from, as if minding his business while you guys are walking in. Cassio, you know who this man is. This is Sterling.
My father.
What?
Father?
What?
Oh!
What?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
You fucking troll! You fucking
Wild.
troll! You fucking troll!
Huge.
No way!
Huge.
And as
Yeah.
Cassio looks at this half-orc with recognition, his like rippling mixture between muscles and a beer gut kind of poking out from the open jacket he's wearing that's all tattered and torn. He leans back in the chair a bit and kicks one leg over the other and wipes some ale off of his mouth and looks at the lot of you and goes, "Ah, welcome back, my boy. Have you brought me any money?" And that's where we're gonna end session.
Oh my god.
Let's
Next time,
fucking
Najee.
go.
Najee, what the fuck, dude?
Bro. What a fucking insane session. We just drank alcohol.
The lore
what?
drop
Wild.
episode.
Yeah, the lore drop episode that actually has a cliffhanger of one of those lore drops. Let's
Right.
go! Oh,
Najee, you
top
played that
tier.
so well, dog.
my father.
My father.
I don't even mean just that. Earlier in the session, didn't you say like, "Oh, my siblings aren't all void genasies"?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
There
dropped
were
the
multiple
perfect
hints throughout the
breadcrumbs.
session.
You dropped the
We have to know, like, well,
breadcrumbs.
is
There
that
were
your
breadcrumbs.
biological father? Huh? Maybe. I don't know.
Breadcrumbs from Cassio and breadcrumbs from Rex.
Oh,
What
yeah,
a
yeah.
crazy session.
So Rex and Cassio being adoptive siblings is crazy. I was not expecting.
Yeah.
Right? We
That's
all,
crazy.
He said we all call him father. I thought it was strange, but I was like, I don't know this nigga Rex. Whatever. And then he's like, yeah, no, we're at this place. And then we go into Cassio's information and to find out that not all the siblings are the same. None of them may actually be. Like, all that coming together is mwah,
Yeah,
peak,
so crazy.
peak.
That is insane.
Just like my mic. Peaking!
Yeah.
Fuck! Holy shit,
So
dude.
excited for
Sunday yet.
everything.
It's Sunday. Hey, look, it's Sunday somewhere else. Let's get it going. What happened last time?
Cliffhangers.
Episode 14. Let's go.